Hold on.
so
third white
Karak,
woman.
repeat
Third
that.
white woman.
Yes, I'm telling you that there's a market and I can help you. I'm
Karak,
from
I
the
need
government
your...
and I'm
White
here to
bitches
help.
love
Everyone
Arcane.
else shut up. Everyone else shut up. Karak, repeat what you said.
No, if only that was all on record, so we could say it was all endorsed by Aiden Paladin.
Oh, and now it's on record. We're endorsed by Aiden Paladin. Welcome, you two.
Let's go.
No. Okay.
Aiden Paladin's most favorite D&D game.
Okay,
No,
so
it's
all of that was a
endorsed.
lie that it was being recorded. I'm so thankful. Oh my gosh, that would have been really embarrassing.
You think I went through
Yeah,
the entire effort of building up the streaming when I was also explaining to you why the fuck you're stupid about the rules?
Yeah, actually, I would totally believe that. In
yeah,
fact,
We weren't going to stream the analysis of your shoulders.
that again.
They're very wide and manly, by the way. You two.
I know, very, very like strong and independent.
You could carry people. You know.
Also, we're in the wrong fucking channel.
It is little known, but
It
sounds like
doesn't
man's
matter.
man.
Does it matter?
Doesn't matter.
It does for people that want to see names here. So,
Oh, I see. Fair enough. Like, I think our voices are different enough, right? I mean, I don't sound
I
like.
think so.
I
But
would think
I
so,
don't-
yeah.
I don't
I mean,
think
Sally
Invader,
kind of
God
sounds like
forbid.
Kodrak, but
God dang it.
I don't know. The voice actor for Arizim has a broad range.
Hmm.
Well, listen. I've been
He barely ever
coaching,
talks.
I've been coaching her
that's
for
the joke.
Oh my god. I got
I've been
the
coaching
joke,
Sally
guys.
for a long time to imitate my voice, and I don't
You're
think she
you're
quite
not
has
the
it down.
main character, and neither am I. Like, this is not how this works.
Well, see, of course we're not the main character. You have so little confidence enough to think you're not the main character.
yeah, the main character knows they're the
Yeah.
main
Go
character.
back to
Anyway,
California harder. I'm gonna get a drink.
Well, since everyone's wasting time,
You'll
I'm gonna
never
grab
be
a
main
drink.
character with that attitude. See, I've already got my drink. I'm already prepared.
Go on,
I've
get started. I'm
pre-gamed.
literally listening. I'm fine. I can walk away
all
and still
right.
listen.
If Sally's going to be
Go
away,
ahead.
let's start the session without interruptions.
You're stupid.
Interruption?
Yeah, just as I said, without interruption, I'm immediately interrupted by Sally. Anyways, last time you raided a volcano island, negotiated with a dragon thing that could definitely have killed you.
Dragon Ace.
The assassination would have been a good plan.
No, it wouldn't have.
Well, I'm interested in
But-
see how the battle went. We were victorious in a different way.
Yes, and you recovered a prisoner, which you dragged back home to a dungeon.
Oh, another prisoner?
Yes, Celia.
Well, yes,
Well, 'cause I
Callie,
remember
the assassin.
The lead
I remember the
assassin that you tried to kill before, but he bitched out.
Because I remember the previous session we captured someone and interrogated them, so we did it
That-
again. Nice.
That seems to be a recurring pattern.
Hell yeah, torture time.
Speaking of,
This is the one who was responsible for the magical siege weapons being used against us.
And the
Yes.
assassination in totality, yes.
Yeah, the attempt.
I'm not sure who's interested in the interrogation, so I'm just gonna put
I am.
everyone here and.
I hadn't even thought about participating in interrogation before, but it occurs to me this could be really fun.
Anyways.
Okay, so have we met this guy before? Like, before the fight?
Well,
Yes. Oh, I mean, not before
remember when
the-
you had siege cannons launched at you?
That was the first time we met.
Yeah, that was the first time you met him.
Okay, well, I said before the fight. I count that. I count being attacked by siege cannons as during the fight, so no.
Okay.
Well, actually, he wasn't there
Okay,
for the fight
you-
itself, but yes.
You entered the dungeon. It's dimly lit, only a few windows to the outside, and a couple of candles are aflame around the guards, though deeper inside, you can't really see any light. As you approach, the prison guard, who was previously relaxed, stands up at full attention and salutes, the party. Though probably Carr specifically, considering he's the king.
The salute is returned.
I choose to believe he salutes me in particular.
Also, where the fuck are you?
Invader. His token is always missing. There it is.
Only when it counts.
You're only missing where it counts? Okay.
Makes sense.
Not even close.
Well, yeah, he's agreeing. Yeah, he's
not even close to. He's not even close to where it counts.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, yeah, he said he's missing, and you're
Sure,
saying
whatever.
not even close.
Sure.
In any case, prison guard is still standing at full attention. Says, "My lord, we've been expecting you."
Where's the prisoner?
Last cell at the end of the hall. You can see the weird dragon thing staring at him.
Okay, so yeah, that thing. I was gonna say,
That is
Leia. That's strange to call mother-in-law.
The prisoner has been relieved of all of his belongings, except the cloak we've allowed him to keep because, frankly, none of us want to see what's underneath it.
What? Wait, what? They're just letting him keep something he can hide shit in?
Well, they frisked him. They have all the stuff. You can look through it later if you so desire.
They're just saying they don't want to look at his penis.
Yes.
So I can understand why you take offense
He
to
wears just the cloak?
Deprive him of everything next time. Bring someone that's off duty to escort me through here. Don't want any mishaps.
One more salute, and he goes off behind to let's see. You get the fish guard.
In order to avoid embarrassing you in front of your subordinates, while he walks away, I kind of whisper to you, saying, "It's a straight line. Do we really need an escort?"
Well, if something happens, better have a guard close by to alert other guards.
Ah,
If anything
guards
happens,
work on hive
chances are we
mentality.
can do it ourselves.
he clacks approvingly.
Wait, are guards like omniscient in this universe? They also have telepathy?
No, they have hive
Well,
sense.
he was.
Not
He-
right there,
this-
criminal scum.
This guard was told to accompany you, and so he did.
Man, that familiar definitely doesn't look familiar. This prisoner doesn't look familiar at all.
A really spacious dungeon.
That prisoner is entirely normal to your eyes. In fact, his face looks offensively boring. In fact, you couldn't remember him if you tried.
Simple prisoner indefinitely delaying eternal retirement.
Huh.
That's great.
Wait,
What
Would
did
you
we got
say he
in
looks
prison
quite
for?
mundane?
No, this is really suspicious. There's no A in indefinitely. This guy must be a spy.
Listen. Honestly,
Indefinitely. Well,
God
that's
damn it.
God damn it.
So the dragon's just sat here as well. Huh.
Watching over him. I'm certain Saleya doesn't want him dying.
Well, I'm gonna start
Well-
questioning him on why his name is misspelled.
God dang it, stop that.
Listen here, you little bitch. It's spelled indefinitely.
there. Thanks. Stop being autistic. Dumb
What
piece of
group?
Autism?
This group?
Okay,
It's now
hold-
lowercase.
Yeah, that's exactly. I was gonna say, why is your middle name lowercase?
He's trying not to emphasize it, he's quite embarrassed.
Seeing that you've fixed it, I kind of do the whole "got my eyes on you" motion without having eyes. And as I walk
No,
off,
you just
You,
sense that he morphed his name mid-conversation.
yes, he fixed his name. You know, yeah. Have you never looked at an NPC and just seen their name? How things work.
You approach the cell. The man is on the floor. His prosthetic limbs taken away from him.
Including
his
the one that was
mask,
shoved in his chest. Yeah.
Well, yes.
So he's not even got a leg to stand on.
Okay.
Yes, his mask has been removed.
Funny timing of you to mention masks. So I lean around, I peek around here, using the face of one of his dead comrades, except like covered in, just like shattered teeth and stuff. Just answer the questions.
We're such the bad guys. Jeez.
And then I kind of like, act like I'm being dragged away.
Are we
the
the
man
baddies?
doesn't.
The monster.
The man doesn't seem.
Phased by this at all.
He doesn't seem phased by much, to be honest.
Callio, I assume.
Arcane! He says off in the distance.
Oh god.
Okay, well now he stops talking and gets closer again, because he can't see that I came back.
Has he said anything since he was put in the cell?
Who do you ask? The
The
guard,
guard.
or the dragon?
Well, guess if the dragon answers, I wouldn't mind one.
The dragon does not answer. The guard says that he hasn't spoken a word since he came here, though he seems to be in a state of shock, as it were. Whatever was done to him prior left its mark.
Just a little physical pain to cause some distress in this man.
You say little physical pain. Man had his prosthetics ripped off and then shoved through him,
Look,
and then just
Pussy.
impaled and just left there above lava, just cooking.
has he ever been burned
Probably.
alive by his son? I think not. I rest my case.
So what we're getting
To be
from
fair,
this is that he's a pussy.
To be fair, looking at him, you might think he was burned by the sun, considering his skin is pitch black and he doesn't have eyes.
Is he just Darth Vader?
Darth Vader had eyes.
He shouldn't have really. Being,
He had yellow eyes.
Eh,
What do you mean, eh?
should have had eyes, should have not had eyes. Lava's weird.
Morkant, perhaps could you do a trick of yours to make this man more receptive to responding?
Cudmore can't do a trick of his. I don't even know what mages he chose as PP. Well, actually, that hasn't happened yet, so you should have your cards. Let's see.
Well, what trick exactly are we talking about?
At least something to compel him to speak at all through his state of shock.
I don't know, hit him with a rock or something.
Yes, the man that has taken enough physical trauma to render him catatonic. We hit him with a rock. Brilliant.
Can't really argue at this point, but it doesn't sound like a good one.
Alright,
Yeah, because you've got a lot of conversation from a man with his skull dashed across the ground.
alright, just gonna enter the cell.
Callia turns his head towards you, though you're not exactly sure how he knows where you are.
I'm pretty sure you can hear.
He seems to be able to see, despite the lack of eyes.
And I think they were prosthetics as well.
Look, his entire body's a prosthetic. He's really elsewhere at home. He's not even catatonic.
He's just AFK.
He's AFK, but he has car targeted, so his model's turning.
Just having a really long bio break. That's all.
Yeah. Do you want to make sure he's not got like connection disrupted?
What do you mean by connection disrupted?
I think he was referencing the character, like, you know, the player is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't very funny, but you know.
Well,
Calio, for the moment, you are away from Solea and her quite painful administrations, I assume. If you wish to not return there in any reasonable amount of time, I recommend that you start speaking to me now. Or at least show that you can understand that someone's talking to you.
he continues staring at you, not really responding.
Let's see. How to make this fucker respond?
I cut off one of his toes.
He doesn't have toes. They were prosthetic
He doesn't have
legs.
feet. Yeah.
I didn't say that I would cut off a toe that's currently attached. I'm gonna start by attaching a toe to him and then cutting it off.
Creative portion.
Fine, we're gonna start simply.
It doesn't
Your name
work.
is-
I'll suddenly remember that other people's limbs don't just get attached all the time.
Let's start this simply. You go by the name Calio, correct? Nod your head if yes.
Hmm. He stares at you. His the lids of his eyeballs blinking despite nothing being in there.
Eyeballs have lids?
Well,
The eyes
yeah.
themselves are.
That's
lids,
horrific.
But he doesn't have eyeballs.
I mean,
No, I
he
like
could,
it better.
he
This is
could have
way
been.
more
He
like-
could have been a lizard.
oh,
You know,
the
he has,
the
you know,
lids
double
belong
lids.
to the eyeball. Yeah.
No, I like this horrific description. Keep it up.
To be fair, were it any other characters than yours, I'd probably have them roll for throwing up, but you've seen worse.
Heck, I see worse atrocities from Aethif on a daily basis.
Excuse me, you don't know that I've done any of those things.
You don't know that I've done any of those things.
Only just a past history of doing those things.
Doing what things? Hold on. What are you aware of him being guilty of? Oh, okay, all the things I did to the crab, but aside from that,
Aside from that, things
Aside
like
from that, which is plenty
self-hanging
evidence.
noblemen while they're still alive.
you don't know that I did that. You
Well,
know
you-
that I did that.
You in fact do not suspect him at all.
Hell did.
No, yeah,
Al did, but he convinced her otherwise.
yeah, I dispelled those suspicious.
He was busy at the time.
Stop metagaming. You don't know that.
Let's see.
Wait, that's a good boy who didn't do anything like make a guy see his own hanged corpse in his window.
Just the psychotic stuff. That's all he does is psychotic stuff. Oh my god.
Listen, that was
Can I
for
cause
actual
him a
mission.
little bit of mental pain, like below cantrip level?
Well, you can certainly try.
Yep. So and some frustration, giving him some mental shocks. Speak, damn it.
You can see that he's in pain, but he doesn't even like scream or yell or anything at this.
While he's doing that, I'm just gonna busy myself, replacing my face with his face and hanging myself.
Jesus Christ, man.
Are you actually doing that?
Yes.
He sees you putting the mask on, and he attempts to reach for it, though the fact that he's missing legs sort of prevents this.
It's working. I'm getting result. I'm getting a response.
Now, why would you want to take that mask?
Just right before putting myself through the rope, I kind of waved to him, and then.
You know what? Car's gonna call in Ash and tell him to inspect if the guy has a tongue.
Are you seriously gonna pry his mouth open and shove your finger in his face?
No, Ash is gonna do that.
That's even worse!
Ash will pry his mouth open, and inside you can see the disturbing fact that it's pitch black on the inside as well, and the fact that he doesn't have any of his teeth, though you can deduce this to be Solea's doing.
I'll give him a spare set of teeth.
It's the tongue he needs.
Actually, I don't have spare teeth. I just have limbs. I'll like use like fingertips.
No.
Does he have a hand, or is he just a potato?
I'll give him like a bunch of fingertips to use his teeth.
He has his hands, though he's not really using them.
Like he didn't reach out with his hand. He just.
Well, he reached out with the arms and hands, but he sort of just fell flat. Because,
yeah, I mean, him being proficient aside is not the question. Car calls out, guard, go fetch some paper and charcoal.
The guard will do as such, and
that's what.
After a few minutes, he returns with a scroll of blank paper and a writing implement. He seems ready to write down anything you dictate.
Now, Celio, I'm going to ask another question, and I do wish you would respond with whatever bodily movements you have available. Can you see and read and write?
Kalia does not respond.
Well, good interrogation, guys. I guess we'll move on to the next scene.
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, we could try giving him your mask to give him fake semblance of body parts.
I mean, it would just give an appearance. I don't really think it would actually change his ability to do anything or not.
I don't know. It makes you taller, right?
Changes his face. It doesn't change his body.
Oh, so when he imitates the centaur person, he just has.
Well, he had to do it from behind a corner.
I'm pretty sure he does everything from behind a corner for other reasons aside from that.
Yeah, that's why I like climb walls and stuff. Like when I was pretending to be a flying harpy.
No, anybody have any ideas? Because Erzin doesn't want to use magic that we used to interrogate one guy the other time. And this guy's unresponsive, and there's nothing really I can do to compel him.
Can we leverage a deal with him in terms of like giving him like a new body
We don't
or
even
like
know if he understands or responds correctly, because
Well, he clearly is reaching out for something, so he has cognitive abilities. Like he wants things, but what other things can we
the
give him
only
to
thing
give
he
him
wants
leverage?
is the fucking mask.
Why though?
Maybe it enables him to speak.
Possibly so. Want to test out that theory, correct, or do you just want to keep your mask
Kinda,
for
yeah.
the time being?
I'll try placing it on his face, but if he tries to do anything to it, I'm taking it back.
Okay, yeah, so we're placing the mask on his face.
I start by pulling myself out of the noose and dropping down.
Good, you've started on that process first.
Goodness gracious.
So you hand Aethif's mask to
I place it on him.
the. Okay,
Yes.
you place it on him. The body of his starts, and he looks around and says, "Oh dear, I appear to have been caught in quite a predicament."
Oh wow, that was literally
name-
it, guys.
The name is Verse. Who might you be?
Last
Oh,
I
no.
recall, you introduced yourself as Calio. Or Celio. Calio.
Callie, you say no? You're looking for another mask. Sorry to
Oh,
be of
no.
this service.
Oh,
Oh no! Oh no!
guard,
Dude, it's like Konosuba.
the mask among this man's possessions.
Don't
the guard
fucking
goes and
don't
fetches
see
it.
this man here.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Hold on. Before you do that, can we see if the mask can read the guy's memories and just tell us? Since
I'm
we're not on
pretty
terrible
sure
terms.
memories are attached to the mask.
Hold on. Sir, you're on the face of someone. Do you know anything about the person that you are on the face of?
The mask, as it were, uses the body to pat itself down. Well, I can tell you he's got missing legs. Aside from that, he seems to be a husk.
Okay.
No memory, barely any will of its own.
Wait, if you know the memories of somebody or can read them from whoever puts you on, can you tell me if this guy over here does all the bad things that he says he doesn't?
Hold on a second. There's literally no reason to suspect this. Then again,
Yeah, why don't we put this
Literally
mask
no
on you?
reason.
Go ahead and tell us about all the Kraken.
Well,
Verse. Is it?
yes.
Well, pleasant to meet you. We were wishing to speak to another mask. It seems the person you're on recognized that they are empty, I suppose you would say. And my apologies after having this brief meeting with you, but we'll have to conclude that while the guard is fetching the proper mask. Though I hear you've shared quite an experience with our other intrepid companion. He glances at Aethif.
The child? Oh, he's been most entertaining.
Oh dear. Oh no.
he stands very.
Yeah, why
proud.
don't you tell us some of what he's been up to?
Oh, you know, this and that.
In detail.
I'm sure he'll tell you himself when the time comes.
May I take a moment and ask of you
Is the mask
to...
going to try and roll deceive or something?
What do you
While I
do?
have you
Don't-
on...
The mask isn't
Cerberus.
deceiving you. He's just being coy.
Well, while I have
On
you
purpose.
on, Cerberus...
Like a woman.
Might I ask you to curb indulging all of the child's, how do you say, adventures?
I'm afraid that I cannot do. These masks, though they have souls of their own, are meant to serve the one who wears them. It seems your Calio friend has gone quite against that. Do smash him when you're done with him.
We might consider
so-
it.
Wait, so that means that Calio still has like abilities to like talk and like explain what he's done, but he's just resisting the mask. So he needs something stronger than the
he
mask.
wasn't. No, Calio is the mask.
No.
Yeah, this what you're speaking to is husk.
Yeah, and no, actually, what we're speaking to specifically, so you're not confused, is the husk wearing Aethys mask.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so we're talking to Aethys mask, essentially.
Heck. Wait, so then why would the guy reach out for the mask if like Aethid had nothing to do with it?
He recognizes that he needs a mask because he's empty.
I see.
And he doesn't. That's it. He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't recognize that Verse is not Calio.
Yeah, it's not the mask he's after.
Okay, I get it.
Which
now.
does make me question what the abilities of the Calio mask are.
Well, it sounds like if you try to put Calio on, he's going to hollow you out like And I'm not going to finish that.
Well, we can test it on some prisoners. There's one in this cell over here.
We're not putting Calio on Spider.
You know that.
I have no idea who the spider person is.
You know that guy has had like 3 different names since we met him.
Hey, maybe we should try pulling his mask off.
Yeah. You know what? I'll go do that right now.
Oh, Verse, this has been an entertaining conversation. Is the guard back with the mask yet?
The guard would be coming back with the mask, yes, and all the other belongings. They're in a locker of sorts.
I'll search
just the mask would be fine. Now, Verse.
Well, if you're done talking to it, I'm gonna take my mask back and head off.
You're just heading off. You're done here.
Verse simply says "toodles" as he is detached from the husk.
God, why is your mask's personality a
it's
gay
literally,
British man?
It's literally like in Konosuba when they find that mask. The guy with it's the same energy.
You mean Vanir, the demon?
Yeah.
No, Vanir was based. This guy's cringe.
Vanir is based.
Anyways,
I don't know, this guy was pretty good. I liked this guy. Very agreeable.
That's why you guys align.
All right, so guard hands mask over. Does someone with more strength want to enter the cell to possibly restrain him if he acts out, or is they just want to watch? There we go. All right.
Thinks about like how logistically it would be possible to wrap all my 8 legs around this guy.
Don't talking about wrapping your legs around men.
For slightly later reference, Bright, we can save it for after, but I'm just saying concurrently I have gone over here.
Right.
But anyway, you should go ahead and
of course. Yeah, let's.
Yeah.
All right,
so we'll put the mask on him.
George and Chun hold him down.
Oh no.
Oh, so it seems I've been caught.
Second time you've been caught, do believe. Did you enjoy the treatment Saleya gave you?
Oh, I checked out a while ago.
Just
and it's quite convenient that you can do that.
Mask was evil.
Quite convenient indeed.
Yes, I do wonder if what would happen to you if the mask started breaking. Maybe I should start telling Saleya.
No. Let's not be so hasty, my good friend.
Then let's have a conversation, you and I.
If I may,
suppose if I must.
Now, who? You call yourself Calio, correct?
I am Calio.
And who were you hired by to assassinate myself and the Queen of Willand?
Oh, the Queen, she was just in the way. Casualties, if you will. Frankly, I have no personal grudge against her. As for you, it's hard to tell who I was hired by. Though, the arsenal they provided seemed distinctly, compact in origin.
Now, when you say
So
hard
it
to
wasn't
tell,
the-
is that because there aren't enough holes in your mask to speak it?
I mean, it's hard to tell because the money and the orders came from a dead drop. I'm not an amateur.
You don't even meet a client.
Could have fooled me.
Also, yes, considering that you've avoided your actual target to attack. Leaving that aside. So you've never met your client. They left you orders in a dead drop saying to kill Car Callisto.
Well, the exact orders were to point you at the Republic and laugh, but killing you is what has to happen if you refused, which you appear to have done.
So the Compact, or someone within it, has been trying to get me to attack the Republic.
Quite
And you're
savvy of
just,
them, don't you agree?
Now, a question I have. The stonemasons, why have you attacked them?
That's a bit more complicated.
Another
A
dead
combination
drop order?
a combination of covering our tracks and ensuring we have a place to call our own for the time being.
And were you or someone you know responsible for the replacement of the body of Lumina Mari from the crypt beneath the Opera House?
I handled that personally.
Where's
Couldn't
the body?
trust anyone else. Bottom of the Mason pool, as it were. The small lake that gathered there with all the others.
With as much composure as Carr can muster, he tells the guard to write that down and send word to Talon to secure the remains.
As far as you're aware, Talon has been dredging the pool.
He
up
may not be
as
able to
best as he can.
differentiate some corpses amongst them, knowing that there's a actually very important
Well,
corpse in there.
The guard is going to do exactly as you say. He writes that down and goes off to hand it to a messenger.
Now, that leaves me the question of why you would break into that specific tomb and steal that specific corpse.
Because the orders said you'd come looking.
Were there other corpses you've done the same thing to, or was she the only one you could get to at the time?
She was the first. I had orders to do so to the others should you go looking for them as well.
So you have not finished that task.
The task remains incomplete. But if you'd like, the bodies, as it were made prior to the task's completion.
Now, were Soleil not wanting your body, specifically back unharmed, for her personal enjoyment, I would be performing some harm onto you myself. Now, you've never looked into your client, shall we say, or did you just leave them there? Waiting for the results.
I was told to inform the client via messenger bird. Suppose you could follow it. Suppose it might lead you to who sent the order. Though, with Runeloth on fire, I imagine it's unlikely that their address remains unchanged.
Oh,
How
that's
unfortunate for you. Since you have apparently nothing useful to me, I suppose I will inform Soleil about the exact nature of your personage.
Now, let's not be so hasty. Surely a king as smart as you can have use of an assassin.
An assassinous mask that has drained all of the personality out of the one that he inhabits.
Do not fret over this shell. It was one of the worst of the worst.
I believe I have
I landed in the assassin business after I've, shall we say, acquired this body.
I believe I have at least 2 people that contend for your title in my retinue currently.
Yeah, but like it myself.
Well, you know I'm an innocent good boy, so obviously we're referring to me.
This car.
You
I've-
there, you there, red skeleton. You seem to be in need of flesh.
No, I'm not. I have interest in your construction, though. I would like to try some things with you. None involve wearing me.
Stop flirting.
Oh, me wearing you.
No flirting!
Oh, and you'd lose such power simply to tinker with the remains.
Your remains.
I can guarantee you'll learn nothing of value.
Oh, but I do
Maybe.
know a certain person that works with magic items that can do quite the work on you. Probably remove some of the less desirable qualities if we're very specific about it.
Many work on magic items. I doubt any of them could touch me.
I believe you've never met a man like this. Mainly because he's not a man.
Oh no,
That
not
we know
him. Not him.
Now, Callio, what I'm looking for from you is a very tempting offer. Something
And what
that,
is it that the King of Willand needs?
well, as it turns out, I may be the only one that can give you a stay of execution of your being. Soleil will be happy with the body of the man that tried killing her daughter if she doesn't know about the mask. The car glances outside the prison cell at the Golden Dragon. Though he says, though now that's unlikely. So what you're asking of me is to spirit you away from here and put you into the possession of one of my companions that has been very well, I wouldn't say loyal. They have their own odds, ends, and goals. But they've been very competent without having you on their face. Now, are you worth the ire of one known as the Calamity?
You said it yourself. I almost felled one dragon. What's another?
The one you felled was my wife. Almost felled was my wife.
And I meant no offense by it.
Car, must we bear this foolish indignity?
No, we shall not. Ash, take the mask.
Wait. I could offer you something that nobody else has.
Hint at it, at the very least. Or hold
Well, your lady friend here seems to be made of a couple of smoke demons at the very least. I know the location of another, held in a bottle, as it were.
Must be a very small fragment to be held in a bottle, as it were, to use your words.
I could tell you where this creature is,
So do so.
and give up my one card. No,
You
I
might
shall be free.
live.
I shall be free first. Then you shall know.
Do you have the ability to move and talk without your husk here?
Unfortunately, I am without such abilities.
Do you just need
Part
the
of the-
head?
Part of the reason I was saving the smoke demon.
You wish to mask yourself over it.
When this host's usefulness runs out, I'll find another. As I always have.
Now, that just will not do, because your host is serving up quite the useful position as a decoration in Solea's treasured vaults.
It does not matter what host I am attached to. For all I care, you could glue me onto a messenger bird and set me free.
That I shall not do either.
Then I suppose I shall take my secrets to the grave.
What I can do, however, as a master of such things, let's see. Yeah, you have this guy still. We can enter into a contract, you and I.
Ah, a magically sealed contract. My favorite.
Yes, where you lose any will to be able to harm anyone related to me. In addition, gain some further loyalty for your new overlord. And we shall see on what services you provide, thus benefiting, extending your life a bit further.
I propose I guarantee no harm of mine comes to you or anyone within 2 degrees of separation from yourself.
Make it 5. I have quite the extensive family.
5 degrees of separation covers the entire globe, more or less. Your family shall count as 2.
Very well. And some people that I designate, such as my current retinue.
Of course. And I shall be allowed to go free, as it were.
Free under observation as one of the retinue.
And who do you propose you put me on? The child seems to have a friend of his own. The smoke demon, well, I wouldn't call it stable. The skeleton seems to have no interest in wearing new skin. I can hardly tolerate the divinity radiating off the Hagian.
Ha!
If there is no one else, you could be convinced.
Say, what if you gave me that dragon? He points to the golden statue staring at you.
Unfortunately, the Watcher is not in a position to give. I'm not in a position to give you the Watcher.
What about the prison guard?
We shall continue this discussion at a later date when I've found a representative of your presence.
Very well.
Until then, you can enjoy your extended life watching from the sidelines.
So be it.
Seal contract with the devil.
All right.
And do I need use 10 of wands or can a cantrip
Yeah,
suffice?
sure. He's willingly entering the contract, so he doesn't. You don't
Okay,
need.
so cantrip is good.
If you were trying to force him to make a contract, that'd be different.
Okay, so I don't even use you use major.
Yeah, you don't.
Oh, okay,
Well, you need to use the devil major, but
don't need to
the
empower it
minor,
or anything.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's my daily use of card. There we go. All right, and take the mask to put in inventory.
You can hear mutterings of "goddamn not into a pocket again," but
Coat pocket this time.
yes, the husk remains maskless. Hold on, let me. There.
Now, Morkant, I'm quite
And-
surprised you didn't jump at the opportunity to obtain a murderous mask.
Not quite sure what to do with it. I'm murderous enough myself as it is.
Lies and deceit.
No,
He
He's
is
working on
murderous
that.
enough himself.
I suppose you could have
I
used it as a
thi-
bookend.
I think what Sally's saying is that there's no murderous enough.
Yeah.
It did cross my mind to take the mask, but then I would have conflicting loyalties.
Like you don't already.
Triple
Actually, that's a good
conflicting
point.
loyalties.
That'd be real. Become a really murderous spider lady that's also insecure.
Yeah, that fits.
I'm thinking about taking the mask. Should I take the mask?
I mean, if you really want, I guess I earn the right to designate you as someone that's protected, so he doesn't haul you out.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I did also offer.
If I like push my titties together and then put the mask over it as like a torso plate, would that count?
Oh
Just
no.
look, if you're like Quaylog, you can just wear the mask on your groin.
Oh, should that'd be even worse.
I don't want to think about the implications at all.
Anyway, what to do? Well, it turns out we're going to war with the Compact Boys.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've developed a new weapon.
Oh, and what weapon's that?
a burrowing bomb.
Burrowing bomb.
Yeah. It's
Is
a bomb that can burrow.
Ah, so you've
I'm
attached
back, sorry about
explosives
that.
to a mole.
In the small set.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Hi, back.
We're back.
All right,
Yes,
so
we'll cover your inverse mortar, or at least I was planning to after the dungeon.
I'm strongly considering picking up the mask for myself.
Well,
The mask,
while you deliberate,
it's such a
off
small
to the
thing.
workhouse.
The
the
mask
workshop.
says,
Shh.
I can make you normal.
Oh my gosh,
Lies.
that's exactly
Even a
what she
god has
wants.
that power.
That's exactly what she wants.
Now,
Okay,
whatever
wait, you
you've-
weren't here what I said earlier, but I'm gonna repeat it for you. I said, can I push my titties together and then put the mask as a crop top?
It's a bit too tight for your titties.
It's not all.
Now, Kara is going to speak to the guard and the dragon both, just in case there's a direct line that needs attending to on the dragon. I'm done with the prisoner. You can take him back to Solea.
The dragon, upon hearing the order, picks the corpse up and
It's
just
not a corpse.
drags it
He's still
along.
living.
Well, may as well be.
He has a living furniture item.
More or less.
Uh,
Anyway, before we end the dungeon thing, Aethif was conversing with the simple prisoner.
yes.
Yes, the
Very simple,
indefinitely
huh?
delaying eternal retirement one.
Yes, the one who is indefinitely delaying his eternal retirement.
Meanwhile,
Now, Aethif, you serving under Spider, you would know that like both of the men you serve directly with, Spider is shall we say gifted. His face is entirely unmemorable. You could be chasing him through a crowd and forget what he looks like. However, after serving with him for a while, you at least know how to pick up on the signs that someone is Spider, even if the prisoner you're currently looking at doesn't have the emblem that's usually the dead giveaway.
He has the cowl of the Grey Fox.
By a zero, by a zero, by a zero.
I just told you my name 3 times.
Did you?
Yes, you can't remember it. I just said it 2 more times.
Yeah, exactly. Well, in any case, you're staring at a person you're pretty confident is Spider.
I do one of the gestures.
He repeats the gesture and says, "What's a child doing in this this dungeon? Has the King of Willans stooped so low as to arrest children?"
Soon it won't be stooping low.
I reply in a clearly coded way. You know, one of
In a
those.
coded way, that's what you said.
Yep.
Yes, I am. One of those confirmation.
Mhm.
He would know that it's me, and the fact that I'm checking if it's him.
Yes.
Ah,
You are aware that it is Spider, even
Okay.
if you're not exactly sure why he's in the jail cell.
anyway, I ask him about the weather.
He didn't have the boots of Spring Hill Jack.
Well, the weather is lovely down here, one might say.
Anything about current events or forecasts that I should know?
Well, I heard there's going to be a massive storm soon.
Okay, I understand that's clearly code for a riot. I note this down in my head. One of my internal arms writes it down inside the skull. Well, if I were to stop by the restaurant, is there anything you would like me to bring?
Oh, you needn't worry about me. I'm just, shall we say, bird watching down here.
Got it. Okay, so I need to find someone whose code name has to do with birds. In time for the riot. No, the Harpies are planning a riot. Okay, alright. Ah, okay.
If only he knew.
Got
In
it.
any case, it was pleasant talking with you. You should go about your business.
Fair enough. How long is your sentence?
Oh, I don't know how long I'll feel this one out.
Ah, understood. Okay, the Harpies are planning a riot, and we don't know when it'll end.
Is he the only prisoner down here, or is there just other more remarkable people in the cells that are sleeping?
Well, there's this guy, but you're pretty sure just looking at him, he's dead.
During that, I discreetly just flat out handed him a piece of paper and a pencil.
He just says that the plan is happening soon. He's just making sure nothing goes awry with the new prisoner.
Understood. Does he write anything down?
Well, he writes something down.
Never writing always.
Most. It's an order telling you to hold still. No more chaos required for now. And he waves his hands, and the paper's gone. You're not even sure how he did that.
I didn't read it yet. Can you tell me again?
Well, I clearly understood the message. He's saying that he doesn't want chaos, so it's my job to stop the indeterminate Harpy riot. Anyway, I nod clearly understanding his secret message.
Clearly.
There's just going to be a party with harpies, and Aether's just going to start stabbing people.
Starting more chaos, yeah.
Just think if this is like a backwards Eminence and Shadow. I think he's the.
Well, he's done talking to you for now.
Yes.
So we're done down here?
Yeah, unless you the fuck flip these.
I keep my eye out for any harpies.
Well, there are none guarding the prison.
Nope. And Morkant and George have something to demonstrate off at the magic weapon workshop.
Yes. George, you decide to pay a visit to the workshop again. Last time you were there, you were close to some sort of weapons breakthrough.
Mm-hmm.
Though, Morkant personally hasn't been paying that much attention to that. He seemed to be engrossed in a personal project.
I see. So this is a culmination of George's efforts then?
More or less. What the hell was it?
That was a
Come
Sally,
back.
don't worry
What?
about
Yeah.
Ask. Okay.
Anyways,
Well, George will invite Carr to come with him for a demonstration of what should be, I suppose, the final prototype. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the weapon, as Pierre says, is fully functional now. It has some drawbacks, but all good inventions do. And he takes you out into a place that you're pretty sure used to be a field. However, there's
Raiders?
there's a hastily constructed village there. Pierre elaborates that this is target practice. And out of a very large suitcase that he was struggling to carry with him.
George would have just carried it for him, seeing as he knows how weak he is compared.
Well, sure, fair enough. He opens the suitcase, and a device that looks somewhat like a large drill is pulled out of it. He says that the device's effect is area denial at the battlefield. And to demonstrate, he is going to aim it squarely at the village. And he puts his hands on it.
Robert
pulls a ripcord, as it were, and sets it loose. The device burrows into the ground at a rapid pace, and you can hear the digging from a decently long way away until it starts getting louder. And in the middle of the village, you can see the drill rocket up into the sky and explode. The terrain around it is rendered jagged, as it were, almost impassable by anything short of a titan, as it were.
Or a harpy.
Or, yes, anything that can fly. The buildings that were hit are flattened. And, yep. Pierre looks at it and says he may have slightly overtuned the explosive.
That's fine, we can always make a bigger one, can't we?
What is its effect on walls?
If it were to detonate underneath a wall, the wall itself would likely crumble, filling the hole after it.
That is a use.
Perfect for collapsing towers and gatehouses and so on.
As long as it's traversable after.
Well,
It would be difficult to traverse it, but not impossible. Certainly better than trying to climb over the wall.
it's much better to set the fuse for behind. Blow the wall outwards.
As far as Pierre's aware, no defenses exist against this thing, though if this thing were to fall into enemy hands, he is working on something.
Yes, and I think it's only right that we call it the Burrowing Betty. After my daughter.
The Burrowing Bertie, yes.
The Burhan Birdie.
Yes, the Burrowing Bertie, I agree. Perfect
Sure.
name.
Best name.
And that's it for the weapons demonstration. Meanwhile, more.
Hang on, was
more
that was that one of the small ones or one of the big ones?
Well, it flattened a fake village, so it was one of the big ones.
Okay.
How many
Anyways.
of them would we have in a year's time?
They're costly to produce.
I see.
So you wouldn't have a lot of them. But
Okay, but like, what about
it's
a loan
useful
system?
for a castle siege or something.
Can we?
Yes,
you sieges, yes.
you
Okay.
don't want to use it in just open field warfare. Like it's effective, but it's
Okay.
Unless you really
It's-
wanted to make some manual choke points in a field.
yeah.
That's cool and all, but like, can we leverage like inflation against the economy and make more of them faster by giving ourselves debt?
Shut up.
We are not.
Listen, there's a
We're not Yanks.
Why can't we do this?
Don't worry, I'm working on an industrial military complex. It's going to take a while.
Look,
Complex is quite simple, actually.
It is.
So you take a
Yeah,
factory,
the-
weapons
yeah.
factory, and you just build
The
more
fish-
of them together.
The fish treasurer says that this has been considered, but has been deemed too immoral to actually do.
Us moral?
Where's morality
Yeah,
come into it?
exactly.
Listen, people have to live
No,
with
you
the
need to have
economy.
Look,
Look,
you need to
people
have
have
a
to.
word with the fish.
People have to live with the economy. You can't just
No,
play
they
with
don't.
it.
Yeah. We'll
This
just
is
promote
not-
Keynesian economics. We'll be perfectly fine. We'll just outspend
This is not
ourselves.
something worth rendering the lives inopportune for the civilians.
Okay, but it's on the table if it is.
Yes.
Okay.
Should it
It
come-
has to
should
be
it-
something
should it-
like God Mecha tier to be.
We'll get
look,
there.
Look,
I tried!
should it come to total war, the lives of the
We-
civilians
we
are expected to go.
We gotta.
Go. Look, there'll be less civilians to take care of, so you'll be able to do more shit.
We can leverage debt against the economy.
Look, I tried to make a mech car. I tried to make a giant suit that you can fight from inside of. It's
Oh
impossible.
my gosh.
Yet.
The
The
It's
compact
not
seems
impossible.
able to
It's
do
that
it.
you're lacking a dedicated power source.
Quite simple. Just use salt.
God damn it, Morgans.
Maybe Morkant could come up with something.
Meanwhile, we were
Morkant,
talking
yeah.
about Morkant before the distraction. Morkant,
The distraction was a suggestion.
you've been busy in your magical workshop for a while now. The nature of magic itself persistently annoys you. Having to constantly be at the whims of magic. You elect to do something about this. And after a bit of research, you come up with a somewhat nefarious idea, inspired by your previous contact with a demon. You come up with the idea of doing as the demons do and using souls themselves as fuel. This would allow you a greater range of magic and more control over it, as you are not at the constant mercies of whatever being decides to play with the winds of magic that day. And you managed to do a couple of small experiments. Very cute rabbits, adorable guinea pigs, all of them put into a blender. And the final thing that's left to do is to turn yourself into a conduit for such power. Which you do by carving channels into your bones.
Do you want to handle that?
Ouch.
Well, it doesn't really hurt after you deglove yourself entirely, as it were.
Just gotta strap yourself into a golden chair.
Well, that's it for Morkan's bit. He has changed the way he casts magic.
Creepy.
Man, what a big PP pool.
Yes.
Big creepy.
So we've got a new siege weapon that can doesn't actually need a caster to operate.
And we got some bouncing
Well,
birdies.
it
Or
needs a
burn birdies.
special. It needs a specialist unit to operate.
To
It.
use, but it doesn't need a. It doesn't have to be like a trained magic caster. who
Well, it
sets
doesn't have to be.
off.
It doesn't have to be a trained magic caster who sets it off. But at the rate you're pumping them out, you may as well be using the trained casters just to defend the things.
Hmm.
Because if they get broken before they get set off,
They are exclusively close to the chest, not using combats at all.
No, sieges only.
Pierre's working on a way to counter them if they'd ever be used against you.
How does magic have an effect on them? Can
Well,
the
they're entirely-
magician stop the burrowing?
They're entirely mechanical, except the explosive and the fuel.
So they can be destructible in a safe way by magic, presumably.
Well,
You'd have to do anti-mining tactics. You'd have to find a way to set off the explosive or to sap the fuel of power.
Well, Pierre's current idea is maybe just dig a trench big enough to make it think it burrowed, and then it just blows up. But it'd be a hell of a lot of work.
And I could come up with some other ideas.
He's also working on a earth shaker thing to possibly set them off underground before they reach their target.
more of that. Some sort of
Closer to the border itself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some sort of signal device that can just cause the fuel, cause the explosive.
Well, the thing is,
Detonate.
they're dumbfired. They're not even connected to anything outside.
I know, but I mean, something that there's some sort of magical energy that has the same.
Meanwhile,
it's
other
some
things-
property that sets them off.
Meanwhile,
then
other
if you could-
things going on.
If you could just shake apart metal, you wouldn't need the mines. Well, so that was Morkan. That was the weapon demonstration from Birdie. Eighth was told to sit still for a while longer.
Have I seen any
Let's see.
harpies?
Well, none that are riding.
No, but have I seen any harpies?
There are plenty of harpies.
Yes, there's harpies everywhere.
Well, when I see one, I'm just gonna go over. I'm gonna wear a completely generic face, and I'm gonna whisper.
You mimic.
Nope. Just a
You-
completely
you
generic
mimic-
person.
You mimic
Yeah.
Spider's face as best as you can.
No, not spider. Dude. Oh, okay. I get it.
Yeah,
Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, I just so whenever I see a harpy, I just whisper. Spider says no riding for now. Okay. Got it. Cool. Vanish off.
You are. Most of the harpies look at you like you're insane, but one of them says, "Yeah, I know." He says later.
I give her a thumbs up and head
Fucking
off.
Not even any lollylule low shit. It's just we're being really sneaky.
Well,
To be fair, this is just out in the streets where nobody would really pay attention to them. And even if they did, who the fuck would know what they're talking about?
Oh yeah, no. a couple
I
people
find it more
talk to each
concerning
other.
that there are harpy streetwalkers.
You don't find that concerning.
You find that exciting, I think.
No one believes
Well,
you.
no, they're walking when they have wings.
Do you always sprint everywhere?
Yes. Any further questions?
Video game protagonist mindset.
I just ticked the always run option.
Exactly.
He's just trying to level athletics. That's all.
Let's see. Amaryllis, do you do anything involving the cult? Do you attempt to go out
no,
into the
because I'm
street and
basically
proselytize?
I know. Well, right
Proselytize.
now
Do you,
I'm at a really.
Do you attempt to put on the mask?
Actually, that's a good point. Okay, so ever since she's been like uncertain about like the loyalties and to her family and things like that because what she saw was so terrifying, she's just looking for anything to attach onto.
Oh god, and attaching onto a murderous mask is the great next step.
She just grabs the mask. I don't like killing, you know.
Wait, does
Yeah,
Car
like,
even hand
yeah.
you the mask?
Oh yeah, did Car hand me that?
A car will allow her to put on the mask with observation.
Okay, so he hands me the mask, and I have this mask in my hand.
Yep.
I like the idea of becoming human, but I really don't like killing, you know.
Needs must. I didn't like it either.
I don't believe you. You seem like you were very excited knowing that you were attacking.
Well, it's not every day you get a chance to off a king, is it?
Maybe. Even then.
Don't agree with him.
How do you feel about the sun?
The sun is lovely. Shame they put that demon plate in front of it.
Based.
What about something greater than a king?
Greater than a king? Perhaps a god?
Mm-hmm.
Can you kill a god? What a kind of intoxicating essence.
Don't look
Now-
at Higia.
Now, killing a god would be quite a feat.
One min.
Don't bring up feet either.
You kill a jack.
How can I not bring up feet? She has 8.
True.
She doesn't have 8. She has little. She
You don't know that
has
there's
points
toes
on
on
the
the
end of her legs.
And
They
no, she has 6 legs. 2 of them are arms.
True.
True.
Yeah.
Actually, weren't they?
What are
weren't they
arms but...
No, weren't they
What-
even more than sharpened points? Weren't they daggers at one point?
That was fixed, I
They
believe.
were daggers. And then, yeah, it was changed.
Yeah, it was fixed by Pierre.
Mm-hmm.
I think you and I
if
would
you
get
become
along
the skeleton
great.
again, I could
I think
make
so
you
too.
bronze daggers.
It's just sparkles all around. Just a ding, 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 ding. I think we have connected. So, like, I look at we look to you guys. It's just like, I think we found a new bond.
Gotta get the shovel again.
You're like an abused girlfriend, going from relationship to relationship.
Yes, that is literally the character.
What a...
Okay, but what
a great
about
film.
Amaryllis?
God dang it. I've only been in 2 relationships. You're so mean to me.
But you are abused.
It's deserved.
She has a body count of 2, Jill.
You know, I have a body count of like 10, and they're all guys I've converted to
Oh,
smite.
Jesus Christ!
You are a monster.
Wait. No. You don't.
Invaders a part of that count.
Oh my God.
Don't say it like that, you whore.
You played smite, didn't you? And I'm the one who converted you, didn't I?
That's
Don't phrase it like I'm some sort of slut.
You are.
You are, though.
you play Smite, you're a slut. That's what we're getting across here.
Past tense. I don't touch it anymore.
Hey, guess what?
gave up that
Smite-
life. I'm not
Smite
in
2's
my
coming out.
horror anymore.
Once you are
Smite 2's
corrupted,
coming
you will
out.
always-
You're in your monogamous
Smite
arc, I hear.
2.
Smite 2.
Smite 2 is coming out. That is true.
It is.
No.
So people that gave up on Smite are in their monogamous arc? Is that how it goes?
Anyways,
Yes.
so like I think me and the mask have bonded over like on the agreement of like killing the sun.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a Kraken.
No, we discussed the
Either or.
sun. We didn't discuss the kraken.
Oh, that one's also.
But we could-
well, that's a demon. Well, they're both.
Yeah, exactly.
demons.
It is.
Exactly. Because he wants to be able to have yeah. So yes, we have bonded. I have this mask in my inventory.
So, do you put it on?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, put them on.
Was she protected against being hollowed out?
Yes.
Not like that.
I mean, I'm already cursed.
He's under
Sure.
contract to not harm anyone connected to Callisto.
Okay.
So,
You know what? I'll put on
Secondary.
the mask just for fun. And you know, everybody's probably going to be watching.
all right.
Half of everyone. You really made models with the mask.
Yo, that's so cute.
Just out of curiosity,
Wait, does
have
this-
one of Car with the mask.
I made this in a
Okay,
split second just now.
Good.
I did. I
didn't want
I'm
to
not
think you
planning on
put
any
so
of
much
you putting
effort
it
into
on.
this
So-
mask.
So do we get like Risk of Rain style upgrades to our characters every time we quit new stuff? Yeah.
Quit nude stuff. That's called taking equipment off.
Equip new.
well,
New.
Sally, you
I would
put
like
the
to equip
mask
naked.
on. You put the mask on, and you understand intuitively how to work it.
Okay.
You can just wish your form into anything else.
Oh my gosh, does that mean that me and Korak are going to become besties?
See, Kodrak's mask is different. He can change his face, but not anything else. This
Oh,
mask
wow.
can change your body, but not the face.
So
okay.
you'll have the mask, but you can be.
Can I
Any
borrow
form.
that for a second?
Are you gonna wear a mask
don't-
on your mask?
Yes.
Yo, dog, I heard you like masks.
Yes. Anyway, can I borrow that for a second to see how this works?
Mm, I don't know. I turned to the mask and I said, "Do you really want to be borrowed by him? I want to make sure that's okay."
What's he want with me?
I guess to put you on. Maybe he wants to try to change his full body.
No interest in kids.
Oh, it's not Invader.
God dang it, not again. I'm sorry, but he says no.
Hold on a second. Are you letting the mask think for you as well?
No, but you're not gonna be wearing me, you're gonna be wearing him, so that's kinda strange.
Do you not understand the value of scientific progress?
I don't. If you asked me if I would sit on your face, I would probably say no.
Yes, but if I asked that mask, do you
Would-
think it would
would
really
you,
care
though?
about you enough?
Oh, he says he's not interested in you because
Do you
of
think
your
the-
child
do you think
status.
the mask
Maybe
would
if
care
you
about
come
you?
back, maybe if you come back in a few years and grow up, I think it'd be okay.
You're very uncooperative.
Oh dear.
I have a question. Is
She-
Amaryllis by connection to the mask affected by the contract?
Is Amaryllis bi? Yes.
Yes, yeah, she is. But is she affected by the contract at all while wearing the mask?
Well, the mask can't harm you. Talia
Cool.
specifically can't harm you.
But Amaryllis can.
You never put Amaryllis under a contract.
All right, you're taking off that mask, Amaryllis.
No.
Are you really gonna let him take your new human form?
Did she try to
worked
turn
so
human?
hard, after you worked so hard
What do
to
you want?
acquire it,
Why do you want to take it off of me? Do I not look pretty?
he just doesn't like. He just doesn't like you having fun. I think.
Sounds right.
Oh,
I believe we need to put some holes in this mask to teach it to behave.
no.
Now he's threatening to destroy your property.
But we're gonna.
The nerve of this man.
But we're gonna destroy the sun together and get married and have children. Okay.
Callio, I believe you can find someone better.
I believe I'll stay put, thank you.
See, I told you that he loves me.
I give it a month.
I am I'm half tempted to take off the restriction of allowing him to harm Amaryllis.
You will not be harming my husband or me.
No, he would just suck your
Are-
soul
are
and
you-
personality
are you
out.
going? Are you going to take out the? Are you going to take off the restriction?
For Amaryllis?
Yes. Do it.
He's gonna freaking murder him.
Do it.
He's gonna.
Your first true death? Let's go!
I mean,
Now the
no,
question is, where would the body go with the mask attached? Would he just
Do it. Do it.
loan
Do
a
it.
body?
Oh, wait, hang on. Has Amaryllis even got clothes for a human form?
Well, her clothes still fit because she's
Yeah.
just wearing the bra.
It's- Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I mean,
Do
she's
I
a
have-
spider.
I
What the
don't.
fuck else would she wear down there?
A crab carapace.
I'll just... Hmm. Hang on,
Anyway,
are there servants nearby? Can I call one over and demand a cloak or something be brought for her?
The question
The
still
dress.
stands.
Amaryllis, I inquire you be, well, I implore you be very careful with what you plan on doing around my family. While you
Oh,
are currently
I would never.
protected from him doing anything to you, that will not.
I would never harm you.
I imagine if he had less restriction in his targets, you might find your will incredibly subsumed.
Oh, I would never harm her. She's such a lovely girl.
Freaking, you just
I was gonna say, my mask
Amaryllis,
is a
can
lot
you-
nicer.
Your mask is always quiet, basically, until it's put in a position where it can't stay quiet.
Put in a spot of bother, as
You weren't even aware that it was alive until that moment,
It was kind
and
of
just
it's
started-
perfect. And it's perfectly content to stay that way.
I'm
Whereas
just
this
like,
one's
I just
not
start
subservient.
sobbing. I just start sobbing, even like, like, why did I ever harm you and your family? Why would you even insinuate that?
He's just being paranoid, as is the nature of kings.
I didn't help him before when he got assassinated.
Yeah, that's what I said when I killed him.
Wait, what?
were you the one that killed the car? Whoa.
Sorry, I didn't realize that was in character conversation. I thought that was you saying that, right?
Oh no.
Well, when I tried to kill him.
For
There
the
we go.
record, he did not say that. I thought we were talking to each other.
I
As
suppose I shouldn't count my successes too early.
As painful as this may be, Aethif, I recommend you keep an eye on Amaryllis while she's
Bathing, of course.
taking Callio on walks.
Well, he already does the bathing part, so he may as well.
Amaryllis, can you please put clothes on?
Oh.
Well, Callio can morph into clothes. It's not a.
Yeah, it's stop being a perv, Invader.
Please.
Oh, I
The
didn't
fact
even
that-
realize. I'm so.
Well, the
used
fact
to
that she
other
chose
form.
the fact that she chose to spawn without clothes is entirely.
Well, it's
her,
because I'm so used to like feeling like the feeling of nature
You're
on my
so
like, skin.
loose. It's so used to just letting all
she's
hang out.
so loose.
Yeah,
Like,
that works
it's-
too, I guess.
So I'm so used to like the feeling of just sort of like wind on my body because I never could like wear anything, and I just kind of look down and I'm like, oh no, like could I have something to wear, please?
You
And
control the form,
then-
Amaryllis.
Oh no, I haven't worn a dress in a long time. Yeah, something like that. Some nice blue dress that would work. So-
Amaryllis appears before you as a
Even with
beautiful
a blue dress.
woman with a blue dress and a weird beak face.
Really horrifying.
Beautiful if you just ignore everything about her personality.
Look, paper bags exist, don't they?
Does this this doesn't negate the tradition thing, does it?
What
Which
tradition?
tradition thing?
She has the disfiguring magic.
It does.
Oh no,
As
well,
long
no,
as,
or like, oh, it does. Wait, I thought like Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
The disfiguring magic was you looking like a essentially spider cave woman.
Well, no, that was her curse. I'm talking about
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
the
it's-
debuff. The debuff, yeah.
the
I think, like, I mean, honestly, I think the mask is still pretty disfiguring because it's pretty terrifying. So nothing much has changed other than
Yeah,
Well,
that.
the
whispers
Callie is
things.
Callie is perfectly capable of casting glamours on himself to not be a mask.
Right, but I
anymore.
can't.
Well, you
Well,
can't.
Because
no,
of-
but you
Yeah,
can
because of my
hide
debuff.
himself and change your body. So
Yeah.
you look like you're not wearing a mask.
Right, but yeah, but I still have that debuff on me. So I just assumed that like I wouldn't be able to like look 100% normal, just mostly normal.
It would probably be very unnerving when you cast, but not otherwise.
Yeah, I see.
Because
So
you're
it's sort of like a hag
pulling
illusion.
spider
You
webs
You
out
can only
more.
see through it when she's cast.
Yeah.
I don't want to see what it looks like when she pulls her kids out.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're just actual human children. Oh jeez.
no!
No, the kids don't get the effect of
no, yeah.
Calio.
So
you just pull out
it's
fully
still-
formed spider kids.
Still just spiders.
Okay,
just
I feel like the
dropping.
debuff still is working in this case.
Yeah.
yeah, so all right, so that's
If I
been,
had a stomach, I'd be repulsed.
So it looks like me and Calio's like quest is literally just to destroy the sun demon specifically.
So it's the
That
same
was
quest we have
the
anyway.
entire campaign.
Right,
That is the
but
quest
like
of the entire campaign.
right, I guess what I'm saying is that like that's like my passion now instead of like the cult.
Well, you
I'm
know.
really
That's to page one.
until the cult tells you to come back and do work for them. With their culty shit.
Is anyone else going to do anything, or can we?
I
think
do
we can move
have
on.
the
Do
card
you
for
want-
the magic salesman.
It
Let's say
says
the magic
not
salesman,
yet
that
on it.
Yeah. It's not even a location flashing. It says not yet.
Fine, George shoves it
We'll
back
be
into
back.
his skull.
It says not yet, currently moving.
Currently
George
moving.
puts it back in his skull, then just said, "Whoop! I'm getting a new equipment." Yep.
All right. So, Bright, what about the events that Carr was organizing?
I was.
Okay.
Yes. Carr, you, after the completion of all of this, realized that, running a country by yourself is kind of a fucking lot. So,
yes, and
you
Ella's
dec-
done it for a long time.
you decide to hold a selection for apprentices, shall we say.
Yep.
And, it's a test of skill.
Two contests of
many
merit.
Many nobility apply, though very few even match the entering criteria, let alone beat the test of skill. And after culling most of Willen's nobility from the running, you're left with 4.
Oh boy.
One of them being your own son, Talon. He excelled in both command and magic, though his attitude could use work.
Well, I think he just bypassed the entire tournament under nepotism, but
No, he participated.
okay.
He was adamant about participating. In fact,
Oh well, good enough. He didn't knock anyone out of the running for winning, though.
yep. The next one is Sabina. You've met her before. This is the wolf girl you've dueled to prove that you are, in fact, Carl Callisto. All the way back several sessions ago.
impressive that she didn't win just by using a cantrip.
Anyways, she's probably even better at magic than Talon, though her martial prowess and leadership leave something to be desired. She rules more as a mob boss than a commander, as it were.
Wonderful.
The next participant was Oswin Cartwright. She makes no attempt at the magic tournament at all. She doesn't have the talent, though she has exceptional gift in actually leading men. So any administrative tasks or God forbid battlefield necessities, she can handle decently competently.
Well, she's
And
really
the
trained
last
to do some
one,
rolling.
who made it in, though you're not quite sure of her character yet, is Diabella, a candidate chosen by the Spider People to represent them instead of them each sending a member
Noble
of nobility.
kid
Is
or
it? Yeah.
yeah.
And her magic is more of the type that clerics cast, but it's still unmistakably powerful. It's well, if you knew more about the religion of Arcanglia and your own home country, you could make some guesses as to what she's doing. But as it stands, she's on good terms with basically all of the Spider People, and she's decent at magic.
Well, it makes sense to place her as an apprentice to make them happy.
And just as you were about to announce the results of this selection, a message arrives from the council. It appears that summons from Arcanglia have been sent.
Oh boy.
They wish to discuss matters of war with the ruler of Willen, and his
boy, they're
retinue is
declaring war.
invited along.
Has Elle returned yet?
Elle has been back for a while.
Okay, fantastic. All right. Yep. So continue announcing the results where we got the four apprentices and already begin assigning them tasks.
Elle would step in and jump at the opportunity that an Arcanglian vacation would provide, because she's been through a lot of shit recently.
So
and
pretty much
she urges you to make maintaining peace in the country their first real task of leadership.
Yep. So Talon and Oswin are going to be maintaining much of the rulership, and River, but that's just because she's attached to
River's not
Talon at this point. Oh, right. Soleil's around. River's nowhere to be seen.
Soleil's not bad. Soleil has not shown up yet.
Okay, good. Yeah, so Talon and Osman are the ones that will be doing peacekeeping in the country, administering basically local politics. Though Talon's going to be coordinating with the other apprentices. Diabella, we don't know what her talents are in rulership, so she'll just be maintaining the household for now.
She can maintain the peace through her connections to the religious institutions, at the very least.
Do whatever she can in that field, I guess. But because her duties are lesser, just maintain the palace or the summer home while it's being rebuilt.
And Sabina has a border to defend.
Yep, so she's all the border
while
defense.
you're away. Yep.
So
Alright.
you created another council.
Something
More
more
or
direct than
less.
a council.
But this one's directly subservient to him rather than Maul having separate loyalties.
It's like having a cabinet rather than a senate.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
In any case, all right. So that's done. Car informs, of course, all the outlying people, the shape-shifting spire, shape-shifting child, and the weapons people, and his great-granddaughter's girlfriend, Chime Ha, that there's a trip to Arcanglia that needs to be made, and they're fully invited to come along.
Well, of
What?
course, John is going to come along, but for this trip, she would prefer the title Sword State of the Absolute.
Fair enough.
Great granddaughter's lay is the only title you get.
For the diplomatic portion of the mission, but if you don't want Aura to come along, be my guest.
I'm not her boss. She can come along if she wants.
Oh, she has to be invited first. Is she your +1 or is she not?
Fine, why not?
There we go.
Yes. Oh, god damn it, I have to be right back again.
All right.
$20 says that he has to move furniture.
No, only you do that.
It's the server curse. I'm making it so because Karak had to move furniture at some point. So
You realize I just made that up, right?
oh, so you're just retarded. Fair enough.
No, that is the curse that you inflict on everyone.
True.
I didn't
You
realize
know,
you
I
thought that
actually
was
had to move furniture last week.
nice.
I love it. I can feel my powers growing.
I
threw my bed
forgot
out
that
because I didn't want to bother with it.
I forgot for most people that excuse was so ridiculous, but not everyone would find that excuse to be unbelievable.
What, that you lied about moving furniture?
I mean, lied is a bit harsh considering I wasn't trying to convince anyone of it.
True. Meanwhile, invaders try to make some World War I era weaponry to help this war effort.
Yeah,
What
I'm
are-
actually trying to do something productive.
What other things were rejected?
Bruh, so am I. Jeez.
Well, I did come up with the idea of a magical artillery system, where you just slot in charges of magic and lob it over, like castle walls and such. Not
So,
unlike
like the
a
magic
massive-
cannons, but catapults.
Yeah, but indirect fire, to be able to
I
reach
am,
out over a greater distance.
I'm back, sorry about that. My dog keeps getting things he shouldn't.
You know, Invader, weapons
There's
are
also the
nice
idea
and
of
all.
napalm.
Weapons
Huh?
are nice and all, but communication is also important. Could you do something for that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Also
yeah,
infrastructure.
alright.
Welcome back, Brett.
Yes.
Well,
I'm
I've
back.
already been made aware that there are places out there that have steam power.
Sounds like we can hear it.
So,
Well, it's...
if
Steam-powered audio is not recommended.
So
Listen,
how close are we
so
to the
if
end
I
of the
can
session?
get out there, then I could probably start reverse engineering their stuff and increase our production capabilities.
I have a decent chunk more prepared if
Mhm.
It's only been an
if
hour
everyone
40,
can
so
go. Yeah.
It has?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. If
Jeez.
you only count the time since Sally finished doing.
Oh yeah,
that.
that's true. Fair enough. All right, keep going then.
Right. So for this trip, you will be making a short land trip. Let me just get the drawing thing. Hold on. Here.
Yep.
This place
Republic
is
territory.
the port of Onau. O-N-A-U.
We're going on
And
now.
yes, from here you will be boarding an Arcane vessel. Through further correspondence, you're informed that it is a luxury ship.
They allow
and,
an entire guard retinue aboard, right?
Oh yes, they prepared for you.
Fantastic.
And from there you will be sailing to the Arcane port of Firimpor. And from there it's carriage ride across the Arcane savannah to Al Hakel, which is the capital located in the mountains of the main Arcane island. So
Red, one white.
no, it would be over to here, and then over like there, and then over to there.
What did you say the second stop was?
Firimport. It's the port city.
Yep.
Well, if everyone's ready, unless there's things they need to do in Willen beforehand.
Yeah, aside from instruct like how many factories are to be built and how many bombs we can get done. No.
I
It's
am
not
bringing
really
my wife on the
factory
trip.
work. It's
so-
making these things is artisan labor.
Well,
Part of
I
the
guess I
reason
better
why.
get
Part
started
of
on
the
making
reason.
it so it can be factory built.
Well, yeah. Part of the reason why artisan families like yours have grown so wildly rich is because some of these things just can't be mass produced.
I'd imagine that's probably because no one puts effort into making them mass producible.
Or
In
making the
theory, you
infrastructure
could,
for mass
but
production.
It's you need infrastructure. You need at least decently skilled labor to do this stuff. Because it's not just welding a couple of things together and good to go.
And
Not to
there's
mention
certain
the
different types of
alchemical
welding,
process
too.
of making the fuel and the explosive. Yeah, it's,
When we only have a class of alchemists,
it's
thanks to Pierre.
God, Pierre's busy.
So, future
Really
project, mass industrialization. Got it.
Attempting to industrialize without a solid fuel source is going to be difficult. So good luck.
Mass industrialization and its consequences.
Souls.
Something.
It's Factorio time, yay!
We can power stuff from souls, right, Mortcamp?
He powers himself with souls. Anyway, we're on a trip.
From what I'm aware, Morcant wants to keep this a secret. Possibly even from you.
What about the flowers? Can we use the flowers as combustibles?
They're
You
very
were
annoying
warned
to find, and they can't be stored together.
You were warned specifically not to weaponize them. Because
I didn't say
But it would be funny.
weaponize. I want to make a bomb out of them. I want to make a generator out of them.
They're also not.
that's just 1,000 tiny bombs going off in succession. What are you on about?
And
All right. Anyway, we're departing, right?
Yes. L has assembled a small crew of the best of the best of Willen's honor guard.
Cool.
And they join you on your trip, traveling in 3 or 4 carriages.
Neat.
Yes. You would be introduced to the captain of the guard, Wilna.
Can I keep her?
Do you ask this? Do you ask Elvis?
Asking Elle that waits till after seeing what she does.
She seems to be taking the entire trip and
Really?
your safety very seriously.
She literally looks like a catgirl version of Saber of Red. You can't do that.
She kind of does, honestly. But
Mm-hmm.
But Wolf Girl.
Wolf Girl Mordred aside,
Even better.
you make your way to the port, and you are advised to keep your identities somewhat under wraps in the Republic.
Oh,
You're
so
not at war
don't
with
use all
them?
the will and flags on the way there. Got it.
Yes. You're not at war with them, though. The king crossing your another nation's king crossing your country is kind of a big deal.
Car will wear a hood and Elle will wear a funny hat.
For once, for once,
Callio offers himself as headwear should anyone require him.
Oh, okay. That works. I was just gonna say, for once, I'm willing to offer you the at least momentarily usage of my mask.
Huh?
I guess we could use Callia.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Though I suppose
Of
we'd
course,
also be hiding.
of course, he's staying on Amaryllis, of course.
Uh-huh. The pact for
We're trauma
loyalty
bonded.
notwithstanding, I guess.
Well, it was never loyalty; it was just not harming you directly.
No, there was loyalty in there too.
No,
Loyalty to not harming.
he reworded the contract. He will never personally harm you.
He will not harm within 2 generations and people designated.
Yes.
And he's loyal for his life.
You should
No, the loyalty
probably
part was
designate
never
your
added.
entire staff.
The loyalty
man,
part was
did.
never added.
The loyalty part was there at the beginning. We can roll the film.
The loyalty part was there at the beginning. He reworded the contract.
He
and you
doesn't get
agreed
to
the
reward the
rewording.
contract. So fuck
Yes,
him.
he does. You both willingly
did
agreed
agree
to the
to it.
contract.
It does. I'm pretty sure that actually was the agreement.
Yeah, and you did agree, so... If I was you, I'd get busy naming off all my advisors and technical staff.
Oh, no, he
and
did that.
wages.
No, because
Those are all connected
also
to him.
also by clever loophole, anyone that Amaryllis kills is not his fault. I know this
That's true,
fucker.
and he can harm you indirectly as well, not directly.
Well, actually, until he can directly control Amaryllis, anyone harmed by Amaryllis is not his fault.
Yeah, it's all indirect. It's perfectly within bounds of the contract.
Not sure if indirect when it's literally just someone else by their own volition.
Yes, he may be.
Well, he
saying
could
that
always
maybe.
influence.
Yeah.
In any case, the port city of Onau is rather welcoming to a bunch of foreigners. They seem to get a lot of
and a guard delegation.
people.
Yeah.
Yes, they seem to get a lot of people through here. You're passing under guise of merchants until you at least get to the port, at which point you're on an Arcane ship, so who cares?
God, merchants, not okay. I would think even just nobility would be workable.
Well, it's Wilna specifically says
Recommended
merchants.
merchants. So I guess
It's like you could say nobility, but nobility would also get robbed and stabbed and whatnot. And it's
how can Wolf Girl be wrong? Okay. Well, nobility don't
Anyways.
get robbed and stabbed by the government.
well, it's not the government she's worried about.
Yeah.
because the government has no intent on making an enemy of you yet. In any case, you set off. This voyage is on a slow ship, so it's going to take around a week. During which time you can enjoy all the luxuries of the ship. Food aplenty, basically anything you'd want to drink. They've even got a sector covered with tinted glass that they 100% assure you is away from the view of the sun.
Neat.
So, the few of you who have never been out in the sun since you were raised from the dead can enjoy some sunbathing.
Oh.
Let's
Alright.
see
Maybe
that
that
this is top deck. This is
Didn't we all get
Second
incinerated
deck.
in the first session?
Yeah.
on a ship. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
but you haven't enjoyed the sun. You've just felt it.
Tolerated it.
Unless you're really fucking masochistic.
Not quite.
I know Kara hasn't worn a
Okay, so
hat
everyone-
since he's got flesh, but
I'm gonna put you down here.
Yeah, we're all gonna be. I'm not gonna stay on the surface. Thank you very much.
Well, you can stay in the
yeah, there's
And
3
the,
decks below deck. So
Also, you're all advised, and by advised, the captain will not start the ship unless you do so, to stow weaponry and other such dangerous objects at the bottom deck in the armory.
No.
I don't have weaponry. Well, aside from
Neither
the
do I.
ceremonial sword and dagger. So yeah,
feel I feel like this could be a problem if we're attacked by pirates.
Yeah, that's just not happening.
it's common sense weapon control.
Yes.
Not happening.
Look, he has his own crew. The crew they have is armed. Transporting foreigners who are armed to the teeth is not usually good practice on luxury yachts.
And what of their guards?
Hmm.
The guards can remain armed as long as they stay under deck.
Let's see, we'll also stay on the deck then.
All right.
Kara has superior weaponry than swords, so
The question is, do you take off your armor while you're down there?
No. No, I think
mean-
I won't.
It could get very damaged with the salt water and
Damn, that's crazy. If only there was a blacksmith who could maintain it somewhere.
if only he had tools or something.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's almost like he carries those with him at all times.
You know, I know this guy that can maintain stuff, so I'm going to intentionally break it.
No, you have to pay.
I was imitating you.
Hmm.
Also, the armor wouldn't be that comfortable, you know.
Okay.
it's padded.
I
It
should
is.
take away. I should start taking away your max HP for purposefully doing discomfortable things.
But
He
I
doesn't
don't
need to
feel
rest, so.
discomfort.
You do feel discomfort.
What?
No.
How?
The skeletons can feel. You're not emotionless. You can smell, you can touch, you can taste.
No. Hang on.
Wait, what do
so
we-
far,
Wait, with what tongue?
So far, everything has been described as we only have the sensation of touch.
No, you can
sight.
see.
No, we've had sight and
Well,
hearing.
sight, hearing.
Yeah,
But
sight,
We don't
and
have
hearing.
smell.
scent.
However,
We have
You
smell.
did no. When you became fully powered, you got your senses back. Part of the
Oh.
deal.
Right, okay, well,
hold on.
again, my
Switch,
armor
though.
is padded. I can just, sit in a way and that I'm
Well,
padded. I'm sitting on the padding.
If you want to sit in a corner your entire trip, go right ahead.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just I'll lay down sometimes, but I'm not taking the armor off. I'm staying armed. I'm staying armored.
What a strange paranoid man.
I don't care.
Why are you, hold on, wasn't she a merchant before?
I've had too many battles on ships at this point. I've
But,
died on ship. I'm not happening it
don't-
again.
Listen,
Happening,
I've got
happening.
limited images. All right.
I saw the images, so you don't have a limit.
Shush.
And
Well,
your 3 twins.
It's been about 3 days into the voyage so far. You've, I imagine, enjoyed yourselves, made use of the facilities.
I don't need to use the facilities. No bells.
Has Ash
strange-
made any people disappear since the voyage started?
Not that you're aware of.
Okay, are there any... Is Korak aware of any disappearances on the ship?
Not that
The better
Kotak's
question
aware
is,
of.
has he caused any?
Have you?
When has he ever murdered someone?
Except all the times that he's murdered
No,
someone. But
no, even including those, when has he?
No, you just want a list because you need to remember.
Like, I know we've been in combat as a team, but I don't remember him murdering anyone.
Right, so you actually just don't remember.
No, okay, when? When did he go around killing people outside of our team
Can
combat?
give you a fucking timestamp.
No, give a single example. Describe it at all.
As in, definitionally, as in people that were not in combat with us that were killed as a result of not being in combat with us.
Yeah, literally, not counting fights that we were all in. When has he ever gone and killed anyone?
The feelings of one crab girl until he became friends with her.
Well, yeah, but that's not killing. That's just brutally wounding and then recovering.
True, but that
he's
definition
he's just doing the Ark Survival Evolved method of taming the crab girl's feelings.
by that definition, the only murderer here is Morkant.
Well, I mean,
And he remains number one murderer. Let's go.
Yeah,
Even with Calio on the team.
He's done. He's gone around doing some crazy stuff, but none of the crazy stuff he's gone around doing is involved killing. Yeah, like I said,
Which is why
No,
he
it's just
had
been
an objection
arguably
to.
almost worse.
Which is why he had an objection to L's.
Yeah,
L's,
that's what he was able
complaints.
to deny. Yeah, that's exactly how he maintained his innocent look.
He did zero
Because
murders.
he had a clean conscience when accused of murder, specifically.
Innocent.
Murder most foul. And he's not a foul. So he's innocent.
Well, I'm gonna spend this voyage resting and maintaining my armor while I wear it.
What quarters would L and Carr be in?
It's
Are the
up
luxury
to
ones
you.
these guys? Or...
There's a very luxurious quarters up here which were meant for you. Though,
yeah, that's the captain's stuff.
Nope, the captain sleeps down if he ever sleeps. Which he doesn't have to because he's a shark person.
I'm certain shark people sleep.
Sharks do sleep.
They
just
shut off half their brain at a time.
Yeah, we have
true,
Sally
yes.
here too.
I was gonna say, have you not talked to the people here?
But
You don't have a brain, literally.
in his case, he just puts on an eye patch and carries on.
He shuts up an eye.
He
Oh, no,
shuts off an eye at a time. Wasn't your eye patch
Yep.
on the other side?
Don't worry about it.
Resting.
All right.
I'm sure the not meth powered captain that's always awake is perfectly safe.
Oh yeah, where's L and Aura's tokens?
I don't have El Aurora on the map. Sorry about that. Let me just pull out the images for Eleonora.
Because I assume Aura is just getting drunk for the entirety of the voyage.
Come now, she does other things sometimes, like Chun.
I was going to say that I needed to change Chun's name to other things, but
Oh, that's a really popular show, isn't it? Other Things.
Yes.
I knew it.
Other thing, isn't that the hit from software game?
Probably.
What?
Of course, he wouldn't know.
Of course, you wouldn't know.
He knows not.
No.
Anyway, images aside, what are you people doing?
Resting.
I made sure none of the harpies rioted on the ship.
There were no harpies on the ship.
Exactly.
I should have made. There should have been some Harpy guards. I probably should have made those.
Nope. It's
Strange.
almost entirely. Yes.
Wolves and
Is
men.
anyone else doing anything? Enjoying the
Uh,
trip, talking to people.
Yep, and
Fuck.
enjoying the trip for the most part. Moments where the king and queen couple are not enjoying their honeymoon away from rulership is spent eating, enjoying some beverages, and I guess talking with either crew or guard contingent.
I mean, if I do have the sensational taste, I'd also join in on some of the feasting.
I mean, you do, but it's weird for you to eat, considering you don't
Just-
actually
just, I'll
consume
keep
any.
a
He just
bucket on the inside.
shoves a chicken leg into his salad and it just comes out pure bone.
Yeah, and at what point in time do we experience taste? If it like if something is between our jaw and mandible, or like I'm just trying to figure out when we can taste anything.
At the point where you would normally taste it if you were human.
Right. So
You just have a
mandible.
phantom tongue, as it were.
Yeah. Okay. Well, no.
This has gotten really horrific.
Phantom tongue. No. This isn't the Metal Gear, I promise.
Metal Gear Phantom Tongue.
Oh god. It's a horrible spin-off. I don't want to see that off-brand. I'm fine. No, I would, I'll just keep a bucket within the chest, just empty it out afterwards.
Well,
And speaking of
Um,
taste, what does the guard captain do? Just patrols all the time, being serious?
she is very serious all the time. Every time you pass her, she salutes. It's borderline parody how much effort she puts into not offending any of the royalty or other party members.
And the other
Shut
guards
it.
say that she doesn't cut loose ever.
Nope.
Chan
She's,
is,
I'll
going,
offer to repair her armor and pull it in. No, that's enough.
Chan is going to try to rope her into a sparring match.
No
This
flirting.
car wants to see.
How do you
damn
do
it.
this?
Ethan,
Roping her in. I'm plenty sure there's many ropes on board the ship.
well, Ethan
Likely.
just gives Ethan gives her a knowing look, due to the fact that she doesn't actually have a job to do since he prevented the riots.
This strange child is staring at me.
So Chan is going to approach. Hey, guard captain, when you're off duty, do you want to spar for a moment?
Let's see. I don't think she'd ever say she's off duty because her duty doesn't end until Car's home.
She's going full Rogel Dorn on us. I am never off duty. I've not slept in 5 months.
Though
Even
she
if
does she does
still
have free
serve.
she does have free time. She's not like insanely autistic. Just mildly. And she says that she'd prefer not to. She said she'd prefer not to fight on the ship. It would give a bad name to the king if his guard just started causing problems.
Yeah,
Well,
if people around him started causing problems, that would look really bad, wouldn't it?
Yeah, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it?
What repulsive behavior would it be to cause problems despite associating with the king?
Well, thank God nobody does that.
Yeah,
Indeed.
very fortunate.
Don't worry about it. He gets off on watching women grapple.
Don't we
Wait,
all?
who?
I'm not
Do
saying
you
you
all?
don't. I didn't say it was a bad thing.
Would
So anyway,
Carnell have been able to catch wind of this request of Chun's?
I'm sure you can overhear it. It's not an overly large ship, and the sea is somewhat calm at the moment.
also by now he should know John. She is kind of
Vilna,
obsessed
is
with
it?
this thing.
Captain Vilna.
Yes, my liege.
Chunha is member of a pristine warrior culture. It is a friendly spar, not a bloodfest. It can
This
be
time.
well entertained as a friendly brawl. It would cause no problems for any merchant's reputation.
Very well, if it's what you desire, my lord.
I do wish to see my guards' combat prowess, though you be, of course, facing the Sword Saint of the Absolute.
Well, I will refrain from using any fire.
There's plenty of water around.
Plenty of wood around too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do recommend, though, if you wish to contain things, below decks would be fair.
Just
Yes.
stick my head up. Don't worry, I'll
Nowhere-
fix your gear when you're done.
Nowhere near enough space to spar up here, I don't think.
That's supposed to be perfect.
Well,
Or in
that's
the
going to
cargo
make your
hold
way
as well.
down
Or
to
down at the
down
very
to the
bottom of the cargo
yeah
hold.
down to the cargo hold.
I say with her face, I'll cover your shift. He starts patrolling.
Says the guy that would never cause trouble because that'd be repugnant.
That is actively preventing trouble.
All right, hold on. Are you saying this to antagonize her or actually
No.
trying to cover her shit? All right, give me a roll.
This is let's put it this way. It's more of a neutral.
You could
I'm just gonna do
deceive.
this because I feel like it.
Yeah, give me a roll.
Yeah,
See how she takes it.
Any bonuses to deception? Any bonuses to talking?
Hold on. Oh shit. I
3.
didn't actually check that. Probably 3, but let me check my character sheet. No, unless thievery counts, but I'm not trying to steal anything.
Okay, so another deception roll.
She's very taken aback at the fact that you've taken her face, but
Thievery! I stole her face. +3. Hell yeah.
no.
Got your nose.
She sees that nobody else seems perturbed by this, and she offers a polite thanks.
Well, he straightens up his back, acts like a proper guard, starts marching off.
Proper guardsman.
John
Oh.
sighs. We should probably have someone keep an eye on him.
Who watches the watchman?
Ash watches the Watchman, apparently.
The more
Anyway.
things change, the more they stay the same.
You make your way down into the storage facilities, and you make some room, shifting the boxes to the side, preparing a decent arena. And she gives a polite bow and give me a roll for initiative, Chun.
Five.
5 versus 2, so you go first.
Yep, you go first. I was considering cheating and using the one that the cannon rolled, but no.
Yeah, I honestly expected you to use that one.
I
But
wasn't
he
looking,
did,
but
in
that's
fact,
what you were
click the
doing.
other one.
I wasn't
did, in
looking, but I
fact,
thought
click
the
the other
cannon
one.
was what you were using.
I could have gotten away with it too, but curse my honesty.
Would have fooled me.
I never lie as a DM ever.
Okay, deception roll.
Like saying that I agreed to him not being loyal. Yeah, fuck.
Actually, everybody else heard that. The fact that you personally don't like that is your problem. You agreed to it.
I set the terms originally.
As much as agreeing with Verdant would benefit me, I can't because that's not what happens.
Anyways,
I choose to
Chun.
side with the DM for entirely personal reasons.
Chun, after the ceremonial bows, you rolled first on initiative, so
Chun is throwing a punch.
just a regular punch.
Yeah.
That's a 2.
Why are we even
but she rolled
fighting?
a 1, so you hit.
She wanted
not?
a duel.
Full
She,
flying waste our time.
She takes the punch to let's say one of the shoulders.
Oh, rub my shoulder for no apparent reason.
She's going
If
to
only I had blacksmiths
retaliate
or
by
heavy armor.
taking a swipe at you.
Oh, Verdant disconnected.
Burden
I'm
disconnected.
still here.
No,
still
you're
see
not.
things.
Did I disconnect? Nope. It's
No,
in.
it-
Okay.
Nope, it's
Says, I guess I'm disconnecting from tabletop zone.
yeah.
Rip.
Anyway, she's going to take a swipe at you.
6.
That's that's a roll off, unless you have Swift, and you're
I have
using
Swift.
it actively. Are you
Since we're-
actively using it?
Yes.
That's a miss then. So she's going to follow that up with another.
Any miscreants around where I'm patrolling? Since we're in combat mode.
Is there a mirror?
She gets a good jab at your side. You're wearing armor, so you only take 1 damage from this.
So next one, I'm going to
Yep.
use 4 key, 2 for accuracy, 2 for damage, and punch her again.
Let's see. The 2 for okay, you hit. The 2 for damage would. All right, she's hanging on, but barely.
Her armor
Well, I say barely.
sucking up
It's
most of the blow.
but. Well, yeah, I say barely, but it's like she's half health.
By the way, who is acting as the referee? Or is it just a friendly sparring match?
Yeah, I can, I guess.
I mean, it's not like you defined rules. You just started wailing on each other.
One of you
I mean,
gives
yeah,
up.
If it looks like it's going to be a killing blow, I'll step in.
I mean, yeah, it's supposed to be a friendly sparring match, nothing serious.
To be fair,
Car's
if you,
watching.
to be fair, if you kill her, no one will know because I'll just be patrolling.
No one will know. Looks at the witnesses.
The witnesses don't count.
King and Queen of Will and watching this match.
Listen, I'll just have to live the rest of my life as this guard captain.
She
Maintain her honor.
she takes her guardian ability and taunts you into attacking her, which you were gonna do anyways, but she takes half damage next turn. And then she takes a swipe at you. What level of Swift do you have?
1.
That's a hit. You take another point of damage. Well, your turn.
Well,
She did provoke you into attacking, so
so
you will punch.
that was the plan anyway.
Yes. Oh, 6? God damn.
Fuck.
And just pure damage? Pure accuracy? Half?
2 accuracy, 4 damage.
Does it look like my guard captain's gonna get headshot?
4 damage. Hold on, let me do the math real quick. That's... Oh, she's hanging on. She's not
Oh.
dead yet.
And she's not
That guardian
conceding?
thing saved her. Yeah.
I bet.
She's got 1 HP, but she's not going to concede in front of her king.
So does
Not
the
in
next one
fucking
look like
life.
it's going to kill her if she's hit again?
She's just going all-out attack and taking 2 swipes at Chun. The first one hits. Do you want to call the match after that one?
Yeah. I think I'll step in at that point.
Well, let's just see what the next roll is real quick.
Oh. The next one's a killing blow. I'm going to try and step in. It wouldn't matter then.
Ooh.
That was a 1.
It would have been a crit.
Ooh.
What do you mean would
She
have?
rolled a 4.
She rolled a 4. Yeah, it was so it was blocked.
Oh, right. Oh, right. I was looking at Chun's dice. Sorry.
Well, Chun
Chun's
manages
defense
to block her.
Chris. So you managed to block her, and I'm not even gonna make you roll for this. You get to counter her. The question is, do you stop before you pummel her into the ground?
Well, I'll throw her to the ground, but not punch her or anything, or just pin her to the ground and say I win.
She is miffed, but does concede because another punch would put her down. She's just on the floor, angry.
Man, I feel like I'm at 1 HP.
Car applauds.
Chun is going to stand up and hold out her hand.
She grabs your hand and manages to pull herself up.
Does her armor look especially damaged?
Well, Blunt's or Chun's damage is
This?
entirely blunt, so it has like dents in it at best. Could be hammered out.
If you leave your armor when you're done with it, I'll get those dents out for you.
She thanks you for the offer, but says she'll handle the armor herself.
Well fought, Guard Captain. I see you earned your place. Good to know that your king is in safe hands.
She thanks you for the compliment and says that she might need some medical attention after that one.
Yeah, I can help with that.
You have that granted. Well, you have that right granted.
Yeah.
And do not take it as a
Taking this-
blow to. Do not take it as a blow to your pride. She is effectively immortal.
Checking to see how the fight went. Aethys steps down and with salutes reporting in. All's well aboard.
You might want to go
Man, I can't
stop
believe
the child
the-
from masquerading as you.
Vilna's just utterly shocked at how well he pulled off her expression.
Car hands over
And,
a healing potion that no doubt he's been stocked with.
Just reaches into a barrel and pulls a healing potion out.
Here's your drink,
I mean,
King.
everything aboard the ship would belong to you as the king, so...
Well, it's not his ship. But,
Yeah, it's a Republic ship, but
you're not going to
But
find anyone
before the-
arguing that the supplies are yours. It's a luxury ship. You do whatever the hell you want.
I'm
more or
pretty sure
less.
before the voyage we had a chance to get potions and
I'm
whatnot.
sure you had you stocked up on a lot of stuff.
Oh, did Morcamp pay me back that 50 gold he owes me?
Did you pay him back, Morkant, or are you just ignoring him?
Just say you're ignoring him. Just say you're ignoring him.
No, don't say anything. That wouldn't be properly ignoring him.
Oh yeah. Not saying yeah.
Yeah.
Come on,
Where's my
second fight on the
gold,
ship.
Morcant?
Second fight!
I imagine this one would be a lot less friendly. Because whoever rolls first, either Morkant puts 18 points into you and just blasts you, because not even you can survive that. Or you roll initiative first, and you beat the shit out of him.
It's 1 health, Morcamp.
Nah, I'll pay him.
Ah, good shit.
Not willing to risk it, huh?
I suddenly found I have the urge to pay this man.
There
I was
is no
compelled.
risk. There is no risk. I win.
Of course you do. George goes back to go rest.
Well, the day winds down, and the mortal among you make their way to whatever quarters they'll be staying in. Damn, you got Ash a chair?
Yeah, where is she gonna stay? I mean, I guess he can just subsume her existence.
No, don't say that she's sat in the third chair.
She's just outside.
God. She's not an Asmongold, huh?
And where are the rest of you sleeping? Well, those of you who have to.
Who's Amaryl sleeping with today?
Gallia.
You harlot, you just met him a week ago.
Disgusting.
I don't even think she's here.
No, she
Just has some guy sitting on her face all the time.
Wait a second.
What?
It's not wrong.
Where is Aura?
You brought her out. She's
She's
there.
just not
now
named.
there you go.
There.
Yeah, she's just not named.
Sean Hogg getting her wounds licked.
She can hear them.
There are wounds, and they are licked.
Oh, sorry. Just for clarification of stuff that went on, with that healing potion, did it just like completely restore the guard captain lady immediately, or how did that work?
Well, it's a regular healing potion, so it would have fixed the wounds up.
Okay.
So it
Well,
wouldn't
because if it
scar
were,
her.
if it- basically,
Her wounded pride, no.
basically I was just checking what-
Even when
if-
Carr had the compelling argument that Chun-Ha is a fucking immortal.
She was one roll away from winning.
Sore loser.
This is true.
I mean, I could have just used the 12 key in the first round.
No?
You said you
True.
were going to use fire, and then use fire later on to do damage.
Well, as far as I'm aware, I can use not fire.
Yes, she can't just empower a punch. But usually she uses fire for that, you know. Anyways, the guards are taking their hammocks.
Where to?
No, they're just sitting in them, or lying in them, as it were.
They call dibs.
I'm just going to say Amaryllis weaves a cocoon in here because she's not here. So the interesting thing I wanted to do with her character, not happening.
Where her body gets
Sure.
flesh puppeteered by the mask.
Well,
No such thing would happen.
no,
Correct,
What you
because
mean to
Callie would be
say
dead.
is, no. I guess George will just enjoy himself in the parlor or whatever.
All right, so
Just read.
Oh, right.
What books are there on this ship? Right.
there's a selection. It's not too large, but let's see.
There's a book on the
Hold on.
anatomy of monster girls.
No, that was specifically Car's collection.
I thought it was mandatory reading, wouldn't?
Well, if you want to be a doctor, maybe.
It's a child's book.
And you were
Has
worried about
pictures.
me causing
Yeah.
problems in this country.
George will just invite the maid to come polish his. Oh, no, never mind. No.
Come
All
on,
right,
no.
you. What type of books are you interested in? You trying to learn something, or is it just a fantasy novel, or
Fantasy novel where you got a bunch
And just entertainment. This
And-
isn't.
and a book on interplanetary travelers fighting species that exist across a broad galaxy after the death of their emperor.
Oh no! You see, it's actually a revolutionary new
You mean the sequel
sci-fi
trilogy?
novel about a group of paramilitary agents who have to go out and battle these creatures and objects beyond comprehension.
no. Only the Book of Madness that Violet had delivers news of such things.
I see. Well,
we should've
either way,
kept
the
the
maid
book.
can join me.
You roll to seduce.
It wasn't seduction; it was trying to make a friend. But okay.
Well, when you say it, she can join me. Come on.
Look, I did refrain from saying she can come and polish my bones.
Does she need to help you out with the big words?
No.
Do you ask her to read the book for you and just sleep like ASMR?
Sure.
Robs you blind the second you fall asleep.
Tell her to take a seat, and George will just recline.
Well, not the strangest request she's been asked to do. So she starts reading a book. All right, you wanted some sort of fantasy book. It's
Yeah, don't
about
care if it's fantasy, just entertainment.
it's about these strange creatures called vampires.
Oh,
Completely imaginary, not part of the setting.
yes, I'm sure.
And how a group of them got addicted to a magical substance and took over a city in the distant future.
No, this is only in the Book of Madness. Quit reading pages from the
Listen.
Book of Madness.
listen. This has not happened yet, so it is not in the Book of Madness.
It is.
It is purely fantasy. Anyways,
the part about taking over the city is purely fantasy.
Do you attempt to fall asleep? Can you even fall asleep? You haven't
I
tried.
don't. That's true. I haven't tried.
You haven't really felt tired.
George will just say, George is going to try and go to sleep. Before he does, he'll say, I'm going to attempt to rest. Go off and get some yourself. You must be tired.
Hold on 1 second. I need to find an image.
Very bossy.
She's a servant girl.
He's
Wow.
looking for an image of a different
Incredibly
servant
bossy.
girl to differentiate herself from the other servant girls.
As you say that, you notice that she's fallen asleep. And
I'll put her into
The-
one of the beds.
the sea is getting somewhat rocky.
George will just put her to recline in one of the beds.
As you touch her, it seems to you it's more of an unconscious state than it is sleep.
Well, either way, he'll
She
lay her
doesn't
down
even,
and go outside and...
Yeah. All right. You say you're gonna go outside. Let's cover Aether first. Everyone around you is dead asleep.
Uh-huh. Sorry, am I, like... Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so...
You're awake.
When you say
as a
they're dead
skeleton.
asleep, do you mean, like, they passed out all of a sudden, or what?
Well, all of a sudden it got real quiet.
And they are not exactly in positions where falling asleep would make
Well,
normal sense.
Some of them are lying in hammocks. Pretty sure Morkant fell out of his hammock, but he's still asleep.
Okay, so... What about people who weren't asleep a moment ago?
All asleep.
Alright, point out one of them for me.
One of the guards.
Well,
Or
let's
no?
see. The guards. Amaryllis hasn't even finished constructing her cocoon, and she's just asleep.
For some reason, I don't feel like I'll get a response from her even if she's awake, so I'll go for someone else. I'll start poking a guard and see what's going on.
I could knock on the Chunha and Aura's room.
Pervert.
There's no response from the guard.
Wait, welcome back to Land of the Living, Sally.
Ah, she responded to pervert. I see. She knew I was calling.
Yeah.
Can I figure out what's going on with this guard that is asleep?
He just seems to be very deeply asleep all of a sudden.
Hold the mirror up to his mouth and he's breathing.
A weird looking dude.
Yeah. Is Sally back? Do I get to do the thing for her character or
I'm
not?
honestly, I'm here.
Well, I'll
Yeah,
start,
you just came
poking-
back.
All right. Amaryllis, you fell asleep.
I did.
A few
Yes, I did. I
seconds
mean, I'm
ago.
sorry. I did. There we go.
Yes. However, it's not a restful sleep like Aethif can see the other guards around you.
Mm-hmm.
You find yourself in a familiar place, deep underwater, in front of your cult lord, as it were,
Oh no.
the giant blue beast.
Frick.
It extends a tentacle to you and says,
Oh, that lord.
yes,
You're fucked.
now is not the time to rest. Things stir in the deep. Things not of my design. Wake if you wish to save yourself.
Hey, wake up! Wake up!
Absolutely terrified. My
You can
ears. I
hear
just like.
Aethif yelling, "Wake up!" at you.
You can feel like pokes on your cheek and stuff, and it's... Hey, Marillis,
Hmm?
Amy.
What?
You stumble out of your half-constructed cocoon that you sort of fell asleep while you were building.
Not normal for you to fall asleep before finishing that, as far as I'm aware. Things seem a bit weird up here. If you look around, some people who probably shouldn't be asleep are asleep.
Oh dear. That
Seems
not
everyone
good.
around you is asleep, except the two of you, as far as you're aware.
Well, absolutely terrified of what I just saw in my dream. Being, in addition, horrified about.
Are you in any way attempting to hide this fact?
No, that's not how I do this.
So
Hi.
seem a bit disturbed. Did I poke you too hard or something?
No. There's a problem. There's a big problem. There's something in the deep. We're going to all die. We need to take care of this.
Oh, well, that's a relief. I always get told I have really bony fingers. That wasn't a planned
alright.
line. I just said it as I said it.
So, what, I imagine the two of you make your way up, up the
Absolutely,
stairs.
just absolutely sprinting.
Yeah, I'd like
Right.
to start by checking on the rest of the party, I guess.
Well, I'm gonna sprint upstairs. You're gonna probably check up on the party
alright,
because I just want to see if my dream comes true.
Amaryllis goes upstairs. Eighth, if you can find that, they're out cold. They're not waking.
Weird.
Anyways,
I guess I'll
me? Oh.
I guess the first person I find, or first of us I find, I'll start poking. Continue the poking process.
it doesn't work on either Chun or Aura or Morkant or any of the guards. In any case, I've delayed this long enough. Amaryllis and George, you make your way out of your respective staircases to find that the sea around you has been surrounded by fog. Waves get progressively stronger, though you don't appear to be in any sort of storm. And the weirdest thing, the entire front deck of the ship is covered in this weird substance. Feels like slime, almost.
He's devouring the ship.
As you... I imagine you step on it, or touch it.
Slip.
As you touch
Fall.
it, you suddenly
it.
get very tired again. Give me a roll to see if you can resist falling asleep.
Don't I have some sort of... Hold
No.
on, let me check my shit again. Okay, I have a reactive spell. I don't have anything else. Okay, fair.
Six.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Your innate poison resistance helps you out here. And you manage to stay awake. George, it's strange because when you touch it, this is the first time you felt tired since, since you've gotten up from the dead. It's an almost foreign feeling at this point, but do your best to try and fight it.
I will touch it with with my left hand, actually.
Well, any place you touch it,
part.
it seems to have the same same.
Okay.
He wants
So,
to
but
see if he
I-
can drain it somehow. While he's
Yeah, I
doing it.
can't drain like any soul or
It
energy from it.
It doesn't seem alive.
Aw.
Give me a roll to try and identify it.
Well, resist and identify.
Well, yeah.
5.
All right. Your best guess. It feels like some sort of mucus.
Something spat
Like
on his
something.
ship.
It's Sally by the sounds of it.
What?
Put down the
The-
spoon, Sally.
The wind blows stronger, and with it carries more of the fog. It seems to travel more like smoke than it does fog. And it seems to coalesce on exposed parts, covering them in this strange substance.
I'm gonna just rush off and try and go wake up Carl.
Oh, sorry.
Uh, Did you lock the door, Car?
Did the guard captain lock the door?
Well, first
the
I'm
guard
running into
captain
Ash's
probably-
room.
Yeah. It's up to you if this one's locked. The guard captain one's is locked.
Ash probably wouldn't lock it.
You barge in. You see. Ash is in a pile of smoke, sleeping on a couch.
I'll poke it with Versus because I know that actually has some effect.
Ash doesn't wake, and the smoke sort of just forms around the blade as you poke it.
It's not a ghost.
Useless thing. Alright, I'll try the door.
I imagine
Is
it was
this one
locked
locked,
because of
Fredden?
I think that we were pretty secure with Ash watching it.
All right.
Alright, barge in.
You walk in on the two of them naked.
Are they awake?
Nope, asleep.
Okay. I'm going to punch Car in the shin.
Shin.
Does not rouse him.
Punch L in the shin.
Does not rouse her.
Damn it.
Well, he's like, okay, unless you want to throw him humor rolls.
Could just slap people in the
No,
face. You don't have to punch them in the shin.
Yeah, I do. Off to the guard captain now.
Asleep as everyone else.
But this one I will just lightly shake.
Oh, fuck
You
you.
suddenly remember that you had a captain, and if he's asleep, the ship might be fucked.
Shit.
Considering
but-
nobody's in charge of it at the moment.
Where am I at this point in time?
Amaryllis,
Well,
get the
I imagine
captain!
I imagine you're done poking everyone and realizing
Yes.
that they're not waking.
Yes.
Well, what do you want to do? Let's.
Well, I guess I'll. Well, last thing I remembered seeing was Amaryllis running upstairs, so I guess I'll head upwards. I mean, if I run into
Yep.
anyone on the way, then I'll.
You head up and you see the commotion that George is causing, running for the captain's running for the deck, as it were, or
believe I will follow
the
him.
bridge. The bridge.
Seeing him
Alright,
running,
you-
I will follow.
Could help Elle and Car get into some protective equipment.
No,
You
I'm not touching your naked bodies.
you run onto the bridge, and even the captain, who was half asleep for most of the voyage, is fully asleep.
Shit.
He decided to court us. He decided to change the course into the path of the sleep you missed before going to his full sleep.
Alright, I'm grabbing the wheel.
Well, you grab the wheel, but the vessel didn't seem to drift too far, at least as far as you can tell. The
I
waves
see-
keep getting stronger, though, and
Okay.
suddenly a flash of lightning, and the three of you who are awake, give me perception checks.
Six.
Baby.
Alright.
Also 6 here.
You see that
You
thing
got
that's
a
on
3,
screen.
Amaryllis got a 6.
No, no, I got a +6 because my or a 6 because of my
Plus
perception.
6?
+3. He has a +3 because of perception.
Yeah.
You see something very large approaching the ship.
Where from?
The bow, probably.
Yeah. You can, I mean, you can see it on the
Come
about. Sure.
Ah, I'm turning around.
You reckon you've got enough time to try something before it crashes through you?
It's an owl ale.
Yeah, I'm turning away from it. So hopefully we can get out of the way.
Hopefully we're
all right.
we're at full
You
sail.
Hmm.
you turn, and the ship is very slow to respond. It is not a it is not a warship or a fast ship, as it were. It's a luxury cruise.
Shit,
Oh,
shit,
pray.
shit.
Can the okay? The thing that's
That's
crashing
that's
into
what
us.
you're doing. That's what you're trying
Can
to
we
do.
see
Amaryllis, Aethif, yeah.
Can we see what it kind of looks like? The thing that keeps crashing into us.
I mean, you can see it on the screen.
I guess that's fair.
The scene viewer thing.
True.
Ah,
okay.
well,
You su-
how
you succeed in
how
your
big?
perception, and it's
How
it's bigger
how
than
big?
it's bigger than the ship.
Okay, no, so no. How big can I transform myself with the mask?
Not that big.
You have to stick to a vaguely human sizes.
Darn, man. Well, that sucks. Okay. Wait. Are its children vaguely human-sized?
What children?
Exactly.
No.
I like the path you're going down here.
Transform.
You don't even know what that thing is. You don't even know what
If
a
I could-
children would look
I
like.
can. I know what it looks like, but I
It's
can
an
kind of
owl
guess
whale.
what a baby version of it looks like.
Alright, if that's what you want to do, you look adorable.
All right. Okay. Now, hold
That's
on.
a first.
I get behind her. I put my sword to its throat, and I say, "Surrender now, or your baby dies."
I'm dead.
And crash. The
Oh,
ship
no.
cleaved in half,
Oh, frick.
and you're sent adrift.
Oh no. Who's on which half?
Well, I'm
Actually,
probably
it
on
looks
the
like
same
all
half
the
as you.
parties on the back half.
Considering
Yeah.
I was
Oh, no.
grappling you at the time, probably the same half as you.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I mean, like, who's on, like, which,
Well, we
how
may
many
have
of us
lost
are
more
on?
can't. F best murderer 2 years running.
Hold on, let me kill the rain. Time passes. Hold on. Most of you falling unconscious. The few of you who were awake, trying a desperate attempt to stall the thing.
Holy shit, that was massive!
L doesn't adjust size.
Oh,
with everyone else.
Titanic milk is...
When he unmuted, I was initially thinking that was supposed to be sound effects of the waves.
George, you find yourself encased in your armor and somehow alive, though you've lost most everything else you've had on you.
Not
Same
the
goes for-
swords, right?
Nope,
my hammer.
you lost those. Gone with the waves.
The cruel sea. And the owl whale. Well, at least rejoice for your position.
Aethif, the only thing you've been able to keep a hold of is the mask, so you're currently hiding under the waves because it's sun out.
Wait, does that mean I'm naked otherwise?
Well, you've got some clothes, but not. You don't usually wear armor or like
More
I
than,
usually have
more than a couple of people
Yeah,
on the ship
I
have.
usually have my cloak on.
Yes. Yes, but the cloak is not with you. It lost with the waves.
So my clothes got torn off.
Partially.
Well, yeah. It was a hell of a
Did
crash.
anyone else get stripped naked by this?
Car and Elle were already naked.
Well, Carr had a lucky
Amaryllis,
dice bag on his neck.
Amaryllis lost her. Amaryllis lost her bow and her bag of candies or box of candies, but
darn, man.
Callio's still with her.
Wait,
Yeah, so
do I
she has
still have
clothes
to-
for days.
Yeah.
So I've got are my... So all I've got is my armor and my gauntlets.
Yep.
How did Chun fare?
Okay.
At least
Well,
you
I
gotta
imagine
keep
Chun
all
was
your
already.
clothes.
Yeah, imagine Chun was naked.
Oh, but Aura was strangely clothed.
So you're telling me our entire little bit about like trying to freaking feed?
it
It
was
could have
pointless.
worked. It could have worked.
Oh, it was pointless.
Seduce
Well, if you had gotten cover or maybe crawled into a barrel, you wouldn't have lost your shit. But anyhow.
Or helped other
Okay,
people get some shit.
I would like to know
Yep.
the logistics of how it stripped me naked, but
Waves. Tumultuous
Have
waves.
have you ever been in a shipwreck?
yes,
Losing a coat.
Oh,
is pretty
really?
difficult.
yes. The boat flipped over, and then we flipped it back over.
Okay, that's not a wreck.
That's not a shipwreck, that's a capsizing.
That's a boat wreck.
Yes. If you really
And-
scale up the story, it was a shipwreck.
No.
Anyway,
Alright, well, George is gonna dig himself out and try and shake free whatever sand is in gaps of his armor.
Of course, I'm
you
assuming a
s-
paddleboard
you-
counts as a boat.
you stand up, and through the very few cracks you have in the armor, you're just leaking fluid for a solid minute.
Yeah, cover that up instantly.
Just
In fact,
just
fuck it,
gotta
I'm
walk
burying
around with a
myself back in the
sloshing
sand.
noise for a bit.
No, I'm burying myself back in the sand. Fuck you. I'm not losing any levels.
Yeah, even corpses after hurricanes usually still have some clothes on.
Some.
Right, so I'm
George,
now
you
a
see,
burrowing spider.
George, as you're burrowing yourself, you see the guard captain digging. It appears.
And you also see the guard captain digging.
She's a digger. What?
Fine.
She appears
Jesus.
to be. She appears to be moving the sand off of Carinel.
Fine, I will.
Panic in her face.
I will.
I'll
assist
rush
with this.
over.
How will you assist with this? Because stepping outside is gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah, I'll rush
It
over.
is daytime.
and
I did
just
not know
start
it was
fucking
daytime
Yes.
digging.
now.
It is daytime.
Swim
well,
swim
what's-
under the sand.
In which
What's
case,
the
I
guard
will.
captain got on her?
Wait, hold on. Where am I then?
Over here in the water.
Safe from the
I
sun
guess,
for now.
I guess I am.
Well
A
enough
fish for now.
underwater.
The ocean protects.
Ocean protects.
Ocean does
So
protect.
So what does the guard captain have any armor or weapons on her?
She managed to keep her armor, but no weapons.
That's just
although
that's
weapons
just
are part
because
of
she's
her armor.
paranoid and
Yeah.
wears her claw armor to bed.
I was
Yes.
wearing my clothes.
Basically. Okay, well I'll help dig them out while I'm hopefully not losing all my level.
Carinel, they're awake. They're not dead, though lungs full of water, somewhat.
Car, shield me from the sun now.
3
You
pentacles.
still have your clothes.
I don't have
Okay, well,
anything.
no-
Fuck you.
Not
You literally jumped.
Not you. Not
literally-
you. Not you. I was saying that. I was saying that to because he was saying shield you from the sun. Why does he need to be shielded from the sun?
He has
Well,
cracks
There's
in his
gaps in
armor.
my armor.
Well, there's naturally gaps in your armor because you need them to
Oh.
move.
Whoa. Those have never been enough to let sunlight in.
Well, no, not enough to
No.
let sunlight in. You're just panicking because you saw water drip out of you and thought, this is wrong.
So I'm actually just overreacting.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, well, Georgia just said,
the
that's
shield,
seawater,
the
isn't
shield,
it? I thought that
the
was...
shi-
okay.
the shield car provides you
Feels
settling your nerves.
feels protecting, but where?
Oh, I thought that was... Oh, I thought I was getting weaker as every moment passed. Oh, that's such a relief.
Some bubbles reach the
Car-
surface in a Morse code of bubbles. Hi.
Amaryllis can probably see. you
I don't know
from
what Morse code
over
is, so I ignore it.
Car
Excellent.
scans the environment. What? We're just on a beach with shipwreck around us, right?
There was a giant owl whale.
there. It's a hell of a way to. It's a hell of a way to wake up.
Firstly, get yourself some clothes. Secondly, get your wife some clothes.
Primarily, he's gonna work on that second one. He's gonna, cantrip Ash to make L decent.
I'm gonna rush around, try and save as many people as I can.
L has. L
Smoke.
has. It's the fucking Playboy decency filter where they add the clouds.
It's not anime Steam.
I'm just running around trying to save people.
Is
These people are very dead.
there anyone underwater?
Fully dead.
Do they have pants?
Shit.
Yes, they have some of their clothes on.
I'm not undressing the maids for you.
I'm asking them to dress the fucking maids.
For the captain.
That's really.
You
What
can-
about the captain? Is the captain alive?
It's really grim
nope.
considering they're dead.
Nope, dead?
Uh,
Okay, alright.
The cat. You can see Aether from where you are, and you can see that he's not clothed,
Ignore.
or at least not.
So
not
is
covered.
Amaryllis is alive, right?
Well, yes.
Yes, I.
He's just buried.
Is L conscious now?
Elle is conscious. She
Oh.
she begins looking for people before looking for
Amaryllis,
clothes.
you can just manifest yourself clothes. You can come out of that hole.
And, like, I think.
Well, she's not in danger of burning anyway. She's human. Or
Oh no, I know.
spider.
I already know what to do. It's like you know that like video where the spider like I can't see you, therefore you can't see me, and just like shoves like sand over.
You mean you're an ostrich?
Amaryllis. No, there is actually a type of trapdoor spider.
Yes, but
Yes.
that wasn't I can't see you kind of thing. It's specifically, being a trap.
Yeah, but that.
Sean,
she's just
Aura, you drift ashore slightly after everyone else.
Oh, is Aura alive?
You appear to be alive, and so does Aura.
Well, Chan, after checking everything she has, which is nothing, starts sieving because she really liked those long hand bracers. After that, she's going to summon some fire to protect her modesty and
Just cloak herself in flames.
There's,
It's anime steam. It's anime fire blocking.
basically, yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, well, George is gonna pull Amaryllis out of this hole.
Aura, upon realizing what
Sand
you're
is
doing,
safe. Sand is safe.
Aura,
You're
upon
safe
realizing
on
what
the
you're
surface,
doing,
idiot.
does not care and just struts around like nobody's business.
God, she's a boss.
My head turns around.
God,
That is some
that's a
far
long way
distance
to
away
see
from
that.
Who does again?
I have a sixth sense.
Aura.
sort of thing.
Speaking of George, next to you is a bunch of storage crates that were on the ship.
Oh, nice. What's in them?
Well, you could crack them
Hope
open.
it's your weapons.
I will just break all them open. Yes. What's in them?
Let's see. Inside those ones, there is a selection of weapons. None that really belong to any of you. They appear to be the crew's weapons.
Well, because none of us really checked in our
How
weapons.
generous.
Maybe if you checked in your weapons, they'd be here, but you know.
Well, tough luck.
You can, George, you can find a
no,
couple of long
Car's
swords.
dagger and sword is in there, if that means anything.
How many swords?
You can find like 3 long swords and a great sword and some spears.
How many spears? I'll take 2 long swords and 2 spears, I guess.
All right, that's it for the spears.
What
And
about my short swords?
All right.
did you turn them in when you
The
were
short
asked?
swords?
'Cause
Yeah. Maybe not
Okay,
the
those-
daggers,
those-
the short swords.
You could also find 8 of short swords in there.
What is?
I'll take
Lost
them out and I'll
them.
throw them into the ocean. You can find them.
Wait, how are you storing a magical ship?
What?
What?
Oh no, I was joking about that. It was one of the little like ships from one of the harbors. I just put it on my side of the table.
Oh, you're stupid.
Put it in my inventory.
Anyways,
Oh, do I still have the salesman card? Because it should literally be in my skull.
it is still in your skull. If you do you attempt to read it?
I'll read it, but I won't use it.
It says not yet wheeling and dealing.
Of course he is.
George is going to just seethe a little.
There's a bunch of other stuff around. Barrels, containers.
Get
Cetera.
one of those for Aces
Yeah.
to wear. Car is going around the beach looking for something to keep himself decent, and L. He sees
Yeah, I'll
the
see
maids.
this.
You
There's
you
this
could.
corpse, right?
Yep. There's a corpse.
Yep.
It's one of the Willen guards, though. I hadn't had images
Well,
for them when I made this.
That's
so.
a shame, because his stuff's getting looted. And he's getting chucked into the sea when I'm done with it.
Well, you've got a set of plate mail and that's about it from him. You could probably toss that to Aethith, or to anyone else who wants to cover themselves.
Car, here. Hands over the plate now.
Okay.
Get yourself protected.
Does the captain stuff look better than the guardsman's battered plate mail?
Well, wait, the captain.
The captain, yes.
Well, he's wearing like light pirate outfit basically. It's not armor at all.
Okay, I guess he can make an outfit of comprising of both the captain and
Heavy
the
plate
mail.
with a pirate hat.
Well, yeah, he needs a hat.
So cuirass is essentially what he's going for.
Yep.
Because I assume
Aethith
some
just-
things are missing from the storm, because someone didn't go to sleep with their boots, likely.
Oh.
Meanwhile, the captain was
Well-
on deck.
Yep. Aethith's still bubbling, seething in the deep.
Not really seething. He's kind of just he's enjoying his new life.
Throw
as
him
a
the
fish.
remains of the captain's stuff, like the coat and whatnot.
Oh hell yeah, I'm a captain.
Well,
All right,
it's
well, after covering himself up, he comes out and says, "Look at me, I'm the captain now."
Carr
the
instructs
clothing-
Vilna to.
the clothing
Us.
wet. You're worried it might tear any moment, but it's keeping you safe from the sun for now.
Carr instructs Vilna to strip the maids to provide something for. Actually, that's going to be difficult to clothe on Elle.
Kind of horrific.
No, it's not horrific. Mainly because Elle has giant ass fucking wings and a tail. It's difficult to clothe her.
I meant, just like, take those maids.
I'm
clothes off
sorry,
their
we just did that
corpses.
to 2 men. I don't fucking care what gender they are.
No, you took the armor, not the clothing.
No, the clothing too. You have to wear
Well,
something
that's-
under the armor.
Oh, that is thoroughly disgusting.
Well, fuck.
Anyways,
Just
George
gathering all the
assembles.
stuff.
George assembles all the barrels. Their provisions: food, a couple of health potions.
You're a help.
All right.
So
How many days
Barrel.
of food do we have for everyone who's alive then?
well, let's see a count of people who's alive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 people. You should have, I'd say a couple of days. 3 days, tops.
Okay, right. Well, first things first. George is going to try and get everyone to start gathering anything useful. And then
Actually,
start
make that
heading
4
in.
days, because 2 of your skeletons.
Yeah. Right. Does any of this, like, planks and stuff look usable as, like, construction material or firewood?
Well, it's planks from a ship that broke. You could probably use some of it. Other things you find in the chests. So there's food, there's health potions. You find some spare boots and some spare outfits.
How many health potions do I find?
A couple.
It's a barrel full of them, so I'd say like 20.
I'll take 5.
Do health potions work on the 2 of us? I kind of forgot.
Yes, you're. Well, actually, I don't know.
They do.
Yes,
Okay,
they do.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm taking 5. I'll give Car 5, Amaryllis 5, Chun 5.
Get Chun some pants.
There any reason not
I'm
everyone
fine
gets
with
it?
it.
There any reason not all of us get potions?
Because he doesn't like all of you.
Oh,
Not
true.
sure in
I'll
character
give
there's any
Morkant some.
I don't really remember in character any reasons why they would have a problem with each other. Seems like he's just taking out.
No,
game
that's true. I don't
grudges.
have any problem with Morkant. You alright?
He did pay for the health potion you gave him, which I imagine you're charging him for these ones too.
No. No, the last one he owed me. This one he doesn't. Okay, we had 20. Just divided by.
Well, anyway, I just take a few because screw that.
Alright, I'll take 5 because I'm a melee fighter. Can't take 2. I'll only take 2. More can take 2.
What? None,
I'll take
none for
4 actually.
Chun,
I'll
none for,
I'll cut down to
Chun
4.
can heal herself somewhat.
Yeah, Chun doesn't need any, and that
none
should
for
leave.
Aether.
No, because then we've got 10 still to divide up.
Give some to
4 and
Vilna.
6. Yep, Vilna, take 2. L, take 2.
She's not taking
Uh,
those.
Aura, take 2. And then we've got 4 left in spare.
Cool, I got 4.
Well,
No, we've got 4 left in spare.
you
I don't care what you have to say about that.
the most of you, actually all of you probably managed to get yourself at least decent.
It's just the attempt of jury rigging clothes to make L decent.
I mean, like, I don't really need any clothes, to be honest, but whatever.
Oh, yeah, you've got the mask. You can.
Yeah, I have the mask.
Well, you're too busy trying to bury yourself under sand for some reason.
True.
Highly suspicious.
Well,
Is Aura just
That's
refusing
the s-
clothes, or is she just very passé about it?
she'll put some on if you find some, but you know.
Well, she
Doesn't
has the
bother her
maid
now.
wear,
I'm fine with it.
and
Need to
whatever crates were filled with clothing anyway.
Now I need to make pictures of Aura wearing maid outfits. How dare you?
We'll work on it.
Nah,
after
it's fine. She doesn't have to wear anything if she doesn't want to.
Anyways.
Kara is her
Begging to be
grandfather,
punched,
great
right?
grandfather, and we'll make her wear clothes.
Probably
The,
best she does. Protection from the sun and all that.
The survivors, upon finding all the stuff they could, gather up and
We'll all carry a barrel and get moving. We want to look for somewhere more inland, see if there's any like structures, or anything. Or if
We
can
have
find out
we
where
have
the fuck we are.
supplies. We have survived. Unfortunately, we're likely in Arcane, though perhaps our poor fortunes brought us back to the Republic.
Well, either way, you have to find
Al
shelter.
would say that you're definitely in Arcanglia. Looking deeper inland, the jungle is a dead giveaway.
Then it is all likelihood that we need to find our way to Farampor after acquiring some more goods to make us more presentable and less like some castaways.
True, and you do have the deadline for getting to the capital. You're not even sure how much time has passed, considering.
How long do we have before the people of Arcane get upset?
Well, you were expected in about 2 weeks.
And we took an entire
Just
week
throwing
sailing.
bodies out to sea.
Yep, you got a week left. So,
Well, that's if we immediately woke up after the wreck.
yep.
Then the plan is simple. We need to find some way to be representatives of Willand again and return to the port where we have transport waiting for us. Are we missing someone? He notices there's no spider with the group of survivors.
I finally get all the sand
She's
off of me, and
very
I start to
pissed off.
crawl. I start to crawl towards it very, very cautiously.
Alright, now we're in a easily selectable group to transition.
Yes. The group is selected
you
easily.
late.
And you make your way through the jungle.
George will take point because, well, he can just cut through the forest.
Yep. The guard captain, Vilna, also assists with the cutting.
Did she take one of the swords from the weapons?
Oh, she's got the claws.
Alright, well, I would have given her, like, the great sword if she wanted it.
Well, she's better with the claws anyways.
Alright, fair.
In any case, you cut your way a decent bit into the jungle, but then you hear commotion. And, cutting your way towards it, you find a decently large clearing in the jungle. Oh.
Immediately find
you're not that
society.
large. You find a shabby-looking village. It's not. Oh god, they're small.
Where?
Yeah.
Why are you?
Oh yeah, because they don't
Teaching
adjust.
little things. Yeah, grab. Yeah, there you go.
There.
Alright, so we find a village. Car, still enjoying his vacation much less. God, what the fuck is that creature?
Hello.
Enjoying his vacation much less. Speaks to Vilna on the approach. Any recommendations, Captain, for this situation?
Well,
Well, I suggest.
we still have to make it to the capital. The future will and depends on it. So, best we make ourselves as presentable as we can along the way, and well,
for meeting anyone before then.
Well, we still have the contact in Ferampur. They should be able to get us the rest of the way if we can make our way there.
And then we need to continue the merchant skies until we can find a way to Ferampur.
As you enter the village, you see a strange, pink-looking woman climbing a fountain and looking down into what appear to be the places where the water would have spewed from.
Hello?
What is that thigh?
She has feathers. Is she a harpy?
It's intense, is what it
It's
is.
an axolotl, you retards.
No, but she has feathers.
But that's an axolotl thing.
That's what axolotls have.
Yeah, the
definitely
little
a
feathery
harpy.
Have you
appendages.
never seen an axolotl?
Nope, definitely a harpy. Arr!
Please do not kill them.
I'm not killing him. Say, "Arr, ye be trespassing on these here waters."
Ignore him, he's an idiot.
Are you not going to ask her to stop riding?
Well,
True.
That actually is unironically, that was the next sentence. Ye be trespassing on these waters. Your riding ain't welcome here.
She turns around, momentarily distracted from her task of looking for water in a dead fountain.
Captain's face on, by the way.
She looks over the group, says, "Oh, humans! You're humans, right?" She begins looking at George, and then examining Carr and.
Yes, and I be the captain here. You will address me as such.
Merchants.
He's not.
She shakes her hand and says,
It is shaking.
you must be headed to the capital, right? That's where all the humans go."
I be plundering my
Yeah.
booty to deliver there, indeed.
We lost our we lost our way overboard on our ship. We were due to meet some friends in Farampor.
Fair enough, lassie, I went down with the ship.
Fair and poor. Fair and poor. I think I know where that is.
Would you be willing to guide us?
Yes. Before I do you have any water?
Do I?
There be plenty
We
on
have
shore.
provisions.
There's some in the provisions barrels, but
Well, we can trade some, I suppose.
oh, great. She begins looking for your water supply.
How
I
much
finished wringing
water
out
would
the
you be
cloth.
wanting?
I finished wringing out the clothing.
Just need to get my gills wet.
See, I was
Nice.
right. She did want the salt water.
She's a freshwater creature.
We have the water barrel.
Yeah. All right. Well,
That's a barrel of
yeah.
water skins or barrel with
Yep.
just water.
It's just water.
Water.
It was ship supplies.
Yeah.
She cracks the barrel open. She considers it for a bit as to how exactly she would do this without spilling any water.
Just
And
shove her
besides
And
that,
if you want, I can hold you into it.
Well, the thing is, if she shoved her face into it, it would spill a good amount of water.
I see.
So she opts to grab some water with her hands and just wet the gills that
Splash
way.
her face.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
I swear, we're in the middle of a jungle and you can't find a drop of water.
Have you tried boiling any from the ocean?
speaking of
Distilling.
Speaking of in the middle of the jungle, this looks like a village as well. Where are the other people?
On break, I think.
On
They were
break.
here, they were here a few moments ago.
How long is a few moments? It doesn't look like. No, there is food over there.
Food over where? Oh, the stall.
Yep.
Did everyone just run into the buildings or something?
Well, every time around the afternoon, they
Oh,
they take a
Spain.
break.
We're in Spain.
Peculiar.
Apparently it gets too hot for them, and I'm not. Apparently it gets too hot around here, and I'm not inclined to disagree.
Who lives
See,
here?
I've never.
People.
People like you.
People-
People like us.
No, not like me. I come from the marshlands. That's on the other island.
So I've heard. And these people, are they like my good guard here?
Some of them.
Very well.
No, they're a bit darker.
Do you suppose they'll be ready to trade for trade supplies for clothing and the like here?
Well, I'm sure they'll welcome any water. Although you seem to have a limited supply yourselves.
Well, once we get to Farampor, the water supply doesn't matter much.
True. I suppose if we set off right away, we'd have just about enough.
Then I suppose it's best we keep the water to ourselves then.
She nods happily.
Say, what are you doing in this village?
I sort of sleepwalked.
You sleepwalked across the span of an ocean onto this island into the jungle.
Well, no, grandfather was visiting the capital, something about war matters, but while we were traveling, I sort of got lost.
Well, it happens to the best of us, including me. Anyways, who is your grandfather?
Oh, hold on, I do have a name written down, goddammit.
Is that in character, or are you saying that?
That is not in character. She would remember her grandfather at least.
What's her clan name, Lobble?
No, Lottle is not the clan name.
It's Owaddle.
Oh, Waddle, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
My mistake.
Yep.
Actually, Waddle.
My grandfather's the great General Elbeck, the one who's been holding the front against the compact.
No, he's not 100 years old. So, well, is he 100 years old?
I never asked.
Well, does Elle seem to be familiar with the name, or is she shaking her head right now?
Elle seems vaguely familiar with the name, though it could just be another guy named that.
What do you mean, could just be another guy named that?
Well, you know, it's kind of like if you hear about General John, you know, people are gonna be like,
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of Johns.
yeah.
I suppose so.
Well, anyway, if he's alive, he's been alive for a long time.
Well, I suppose we should return to Faramport then, if you do know the way.
Yes. Let's head out. She starts walking in one direction and then quickly realizes that she's walking in the wrong direction and turns around.
Should we not be staying here a little bit longer to the trade supplies?
It seems your compass be miscalibrated, miss.
Miscalibrated's a big word for a pirate.
Please tell me she's gonna like sleepwalk halfway through like taking us, and then she's gonna take us the wrong direction.
Well,
It's not like she's going to get lost twice in a row.
you don't seem to have a lot of things to trade on you, unless you're willing to sell the weapons, I guess.
The weapons, the spare clothes, because they're somewhat waterlogged.
No, who'd want to buy waterlogged clothes?
Well, then I mean the ones in the crates are less waterlogged, of course, but
I mean, I'm sure you put those on.
yeah. Oh, anyway, I guess we have no other choice but to follow number 3 here. I mean, Axel here.
And that's what I'll call it for today.
Well, Aether's been having a blast ever since the crash.
Yar,
I gotta hit it.
matey.
Cheers.
All right.
Take care, Sally.
Have a good one.
I guess I'll stop streaming for the 3
Yep.
viewers.
Damn,
Jesus
went
Christ.
from 18 to